Oh no. Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My apologies to you. I forgot to turn on my. I forgot to go live on YouTube. Okay. Now YouTube is live too. My apologies to you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I've been speaking in English for a few minutes, and I've not been streaming on YouTube, so I'm going to repeat that. I was saying that we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we believe in Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. It's our honor and it's our privilege and it's our good fortune that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has introduced us to Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. And we are followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam because the truest form of Tawheed, the truest arguments for Tawheed, for the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for his attributes can be found only in Shia madhab and only in the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. It's unfortunate that today Shia scholars have abandoned ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, especially when it comes to the ma'rifah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in his sifat, in his attributes, in his holy names. Isn't that a tragedy? And I'm sure a lot of my audience, they will not believe that how is it possible that the scholars who spend decades in the houses and the seminaries, they would not study a hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam that discuss attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the arguments for his existence and the attributes that he does not carry and the rational proofs present in the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam. How could that be? But that is the case. The tragedy is very great. And what is studied in our seminaries, in Shia seminaries today, when it comes to proofs of existence of God and his attributes, are mostly 95% taken from the Greek philosophy. And very little, if anything, is taken from hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. That's not because anything is lacking in hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, but it's just that is the custom. That's what happens in the hawza. If you do not understand, if you do not teach, and if you do not learn Greek philosophy, which has permeated the hawza and permeated even the ilm of kalam, then you are considered an illiterate person, a person who is not learned, a person who is not educated enough. And there's a serious problem with the Greek theology, with Greek philosophy when it comes to ma'rifah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But that's it another place. Now, when we come to ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam, they are very rich in explaining to us attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala carries these attributes and which attributes he does not carry and why he does not carry those attributes. For instance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not physical. And why he's not physical? Because obviously something that's physical, he cannot be the creator of the heavens and the earth. It's impossible. Something that's physical, it would have created the heavens and the earth. Just as we know 2 and 2 is 4, likewise, it's evident that anything that's spatial, anything that's temporal, anything that is within the realm of time and space, it cannot be the originator, it cannot be the creator of the heavens and the earth, of anything, basically. And it has to have a point of beginning. It has to have a point of beginning. Why do we believe that this world has a creator? Why? That's the very reason we believe this world has a creator, because it's physical, because it is temporal, because it's spatial, because it's within the dimension of time and space. And anything that is time, anything that occupies space, it cannot be forever. It cannot have been. If you go back, it would be infinitely old. That cannot be it. It has to have a time a point where it started. And but that discussion is not for me now to expound and explain, but for the very reason that we believe this world must have a creator. What is that reason? That reason is because this world is physical, and everything that's physical must have a point of beginning, and it could not have initiated itself. It cannot have it could not have created itself. Therefore, there must be another agency that must have effectuated its existence, another being that must have caused its existence. Therefore, it has to have a creator. So, for that very reason, that this because this universe, this world, this physical real is physical, therefore it has a start, therefore has a creator. For the very reason, something that's physical cannot be the creator of this world. I hope you understand that. So, in the madhab of Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam, these things have been explained very clearly in ahadith of Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salam. Attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the attributes that He cannot carry. On the other hand, the Umari tradition do not have any hadith about Tawheed, anything about the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His attributes, except those ahadith which portray God as a physique, as a very ugly, limited, and fat animal that lives in the sky, a celestial monster, basically. So that is the reason that the majority of non-Shia Muslims, Umari Muslims, such as Asha'ira and Maturidis, and historically Mu'tazilis, they never derive their aqidah in Allah and their aqidah in Allah's attributes from their own hadith. Rather, they mock those people who believe in their own hadith that pertain to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Isn't that very strange? They call themselves Ahlus Sunnah, followers of the Sunnah, and they don't have any Sunnah that they follow when it comes to Tawheed of Allah. And the Sunnah that exists with regard to attributes of Allah and existence of Allah, if anyone follows it, if anyone believes it, the majority, the vast majority of theologians of the Umari faith mock him and deride him and reject him as non-Muslim. So contradictions within Islamic faith are infinite. When we say Islamic faith, it encompasses all Shia and non-Shia. And within Shiism also, contradictions are not few. You see Shias abandoning Ahl al-Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam in furu' and usul quite often. But that's a discussion for another time. So when we go outside Shiism within the realm of Islam, the majority denomination are the Ash'aris, Maturidis, and historically also there have been a big sect which is called Mu'tazilis. Today, Mu'tazilis have a lot of followers as well. The Zaydis of Yemen, they're all Mu'tazilis. And also many scholars of Azhar in the last 100 years, they have converted back to Mu'tazilism, and they've abandoned Ash'ariyism because of the problems Ash'aris have in Tawheed and many other issues when it comes to free will and predestination and matters and Allah being subject to sight for these issues. At any rate, now since the majority of non-Shias are Ash'aris and Maturidis, and then we also have Salafis, Wahabis, and at our time and the age that we live, it is the Salafis, the Wahabis, that have undertaken the task of declaring everyone mushrik, especially the Shia. So you see Salafis, Wahabis, as if they have the proper Tawheed. They act as such as they have the proper Tawheed, and nobody else has the proper Tawheed. And everybody else except them are mushrik. However, you have to pay attention that the dissent and dispute and disagreement between Wahhabis and Salafis on the one hand, and Ash'aris and Maturidis on the other, is very, very severe. And they do not consider each other proper Muslim and proper Ahl Sunnah. And especially Wahhabis, they consider Ash'aris to be mushrik for various reasons, because they deny Asma and Sifat. What do they mean? That Ash'aris do not believe in Asma and Sifat, and they deny Asma and Sifat, and they are the Mu'attila, or they reject Asma and Sifat, because they believe that God is a physique, God is a celestial monster, God is an animal that lives in the sky, which is running around, which sits, which is very fat, which sits on a throne, on a chair, and he has hairs but doesn't have beard, and he has many hands, many eyes, one leg, and he wears a loincloth. And this, obviously, Ash'aris do not believe in that. Ash'aris consider that preposterous, as do Maturidis, as do Mu'tazilis. Therefore, these very solemn, according to Wahhabis, these very solemn and sacred attributes of God, well, the attributes of God having these organs, these body parts, hands, face, teeth, lips, eyes, hair, all these things, because you do not believe in them. Therefore, you do not have Tawheed. Therefore, you have rejected Asma and Sifat. Therefore, you're outside the bounds of Ahl Sunnah. Therefore, you're mushrik. So that's one reason for the shirk of Ash'aris and Maturidis. And the other reason is that Ash'aris and Maturidis believe in istighatha, just like Shias do. They believe that asking a saint to perform a miracle, there's nothing wrong with it. If a saint, you believe a saint, because all Muslims believe saints can perform miracles. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam can perform miracles. If you ask Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to miraculously, through the spiritual power that Allah has bestowed upon him, to perform a miracle for you, such as you are blind, or such as you're sick, or such as you're poor, and he removes these problems from your life. There's nothing wrong with that. So, but Wahhabis say, if you ask anyone except Allah, provided that he is dead. So if he's alive, it's okay. If you ask someone alive, it's okay. But if anyone who's dead, if you ask him, oh, you've performed ibadah of that thing, and you've become mushrik. So for that reason also, Ash'aris and Maturidis would be kafir, would be mushrik. However, you have to remember that, because politics and geopolitical relations play a major role in takfir, and whose takfir is outlined and outspoken more often than the others. And because Shias, since the Iranian Revolution, have become a political power to be reckoned with in the Middle East, so for this reason, Wahhabis do not mention much in the public the kufr of Ash'aris and Maturidis and their shirk. So that from the public arena, that is totally omitted. There's a total silence about that. However, when you delve in their books and their scholarly articles and there's seminaries, that's an open discussion of all the time, that Ash'aris and Maturidis are mushrik, Deobandis, Brelvis are mushrik, and the only true Ahl Sunnah Muslim mu'min are the Salafis and Wahhabis. Okay, but that's spoken with a hushed tone. However, when it comes to the Shia, of course, so with Shia, it's spoken very loudly that Shia are mushrik. Why they are mushrik? Not because Shia believe that God is non-physical. They do not discuss those issues, but because Shias believe in istighatha. However, istighatha, everyone knows, istighatha is not exclusive to the Shia. As do Shia istighatha, likewise do Ash'aris and Maturidis. So But they're silent about Ash'aris and Maturidis and Barelvis and Deobandis. Why? Because of political reasons, because of the geopolitical issues in the Middle East and the Islamic world. Okay, but why don't Wahhabis, have you ever thought about this? Do not bring out the issue of Shias being kafir on the account that they do not consider God to be physical. Because Shias do not believe God actually has hands. Shias do not believe that God actually has hair. Shias do not believe that God actually sits on a throne. Shias do not believe that God actually runs, or he jogs, or he walks, or he takes rest on lies on his back. Shias do not actually believe that God has one leg. Shias do not believe that God has many hands or many eyes or his fingers and testicles and all those stuff. Shias do not believe these things, right? So have you thought why Wahhabis do not bring this issue up to do takfir of Shia on this ground as well? That you Shia, you are also kafir because you do istighatha. You are also kafir because you do not believe in these attributes of Allah. Have you thought about that? What would be the answer? Why? The answer to that is because this is very embarrassing for Wahhabis. Their belief in the deity, in God, that God is so monstrous, so demonic, such it's a Godzilla of that. That Hindu gods are better and more good looking than their God. Their God is totally ugly. I mean, the face and everything and the features that they attribute to him. So, and there's no, the aqidah is so embarrassing about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they do not bring up this issue. That's the reason. That is the only reason. They always speak with codes. Oh, those who deny asma in sifat, those who do not believe in the tawheed of asma in sifat, they're mushrik. They say this much in public, but they do not expound. They do not go into details. What do you mean? Tawheed of asma in sifat. What do you mean? Those who reject asma and sifat, they are mushrik. What are those asma and sifat? Mr. Wahabi, Mr. Ibn Taymiyyah. Right? So they are very careful not to elaborate and not to outline their aqidah and God's attributes in the public. They are very careful about that. Even in their books, they mention these matters. They do not mention these in front of people, and we should hide these aqaid from the public. So for them, it's for propaganda purposes, it's very easy to frame the question as such. Oh, you ask somebody other than Allah. Oh, that's shirk. You ask somebody other than Allah, it's shirk. As if you were worshipping. You had several gods. Other than Allah, you are worshipping. So that's how they frame it. It's easier for them to misguide people and to disinform people about Muslims in general and in Shias in particular. However, we should be careful when we are talking about Tawheed. So Tawheed is not only istighatha. Tawheed is also who is Allah? Who is Allah and what are His attributes? Something that's residing in the heavens and runs around. Why there can't be two of them? Why it cannot have sex, right? One of the things that Wahhabis believe in, that you cannot negate any attribute from Allah unless as that attribute has been negated in hadith. In hadith. You're paying attention? So they do not have any ahadith that God does not copulate. He does not rape the huris in the heavens or the angels. There's no hadith to that effect. Or he doesn't have sexual organs, or he doesn't have several sexual organs, or sexual organs of both sexes. There's no hadith to that effect. Yes, he does not get married. He does not beget offspring. That's true. That's in Quran. Yeah, but you can have sex without. without getting married, without having a wife, because you could rape, you could have a, you could have a friend, or and then if one did not believe in hadith, one could ask, what's your rational reason? Can you explain to me why there cannot be a Hindu can ask them, why couldn't be there several of these gods, many of these gods instead of one? Okay, so we are going to go back to the Asma and Sifat per Wahhabi ideology. So, on the one hand, that the Wahhabis consider Shia as mushrik, and which reason they outline? Reason is istighatha. That is the reason that Shias believe in istighatha. But they do not bring up the other issue, which is Asma and Sifat, because that would be very, very embarrassing for them. Uh, and also, they are silent with regard to Ash'aris Maturidis in our time in the public because they want to focus on the Shia. On the other hand, uh, the Ash'aris and Maturidis historically, but not now, at the moment, because Wahhabis are very rich, very wealthy, and their donations and their zakah matters to the ulama and the scholars and the seminaries of the Ash'aris and Maturidis. However, historically, they have been very, very deriding. They have been very dismissive of the Wahhabis, of the Salafis. They've always considered them to be mujassima, mushrik. Let me show you some of those assertions. This is the book Al-Jami' li'ulumi Ahmad ibn Hanbal, volume number 3, published by Darul Falah. At the year 2009. Okay. Page number 24. The author of this book says the following: وَقَدْ أَحْدَثَ أَهْلُ الْأَهْوَاءِ وَالْبِدَعِ أسماء شنيعة قبيحة فسموا بها أهل السنة. He's saying Ahl Sunnah is who? Ahl Sunnah is, of course, this is a Wahhabi book, so Ahl Sunnah is exclusively Wahhabis. and well, Ahlul Ahwa wal Bid'ah, people of deviation and people of heresy, they are Ash'aris, Maturidis, and Shias, but over here they're talking only about Ash'aris. He's saying that these Ash'aris, they have invented names. And they've used these names to refer to these evil names, these bad names, these pejorative names, to refer to Wahhabis, to Ahl Sunnah, to the Salafis. يريدون بذلك عيبهم والطعن عليهم. They use these names to refer to Wahhabis, to Salafis, in order to denigrate them, in order to belittle them. والوقيعة فيهم, in order to speak ill of them. والازدراء بهم عند السفهاء والجهال, and to denigrate them in front of simple people and stupid people and ignorant people. This is إبطال التأويلات لأخبار الصفات, تأليف أبي يعلى الفراء. Abu Ya'la al-Farra is very famous muhaddith of the Umaris, of the Ahl al-Hadith. He died at year 458. This book has been published in 2013 in Kuwait. In the muqaddimah of this book, he says, وسموا أهل السنة والجماعة الذين وصفوا الله تعالى بما وصف به نفسه وبما وصف به رسوله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. He says that Asha'ira have described Ahl Sunnah. Asha'ira, which are the majority of Ahl Sunnah, which is the majority of the Umaris, they have described the Salafis, because Salafis have described Allah with those attributes that Allah Himself has described Himself with those attributes. And because Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam has described Allah with those attributes. So, Asha'ira have described, because of this reason, that Wahhabis and Salafis believe in the deity attributes that Allah and Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam have described Allah with these attributes. For this reason, سموهم مجسمة. They have named them as mujassima. So what I'm trying to prove to you is that from ancient times, this book was written at 400. The author died at 458, so the book was written before that. That Salafis were named by Asha'ira as mujassima. And if they were named as mujassima by Ash'aris, because Ash'aris were the majority, you could easily infer that that was the name that they were identified with. That was the name by majority, all Muslims, because Maturidis are obviously followers of Ash'aris. And Shias wouldn't have any problem at all calling Salafis as mujassima. And what does mujassima mean? Mujassima means to consider that the deity, that Allah is a physique, He is physical. Hashwiyah. What does hashwiyah mean? Hashwiyah means to fill something that's empty, like a sack that's empty, you fill it up. So they used to call the Ahl al-Hadith, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Bukhari, Muslim, Tirmidhi, Nisa'i, and their students and their followers, this whole school of muhaddithin, they were called by Asha'ira, and they were called by mujtahideen, by followers of Abu Hanifa, followers of Malik, followers of Shafi'i. What were they called? They were called Hashwiyah. Hashwiyah means somebody who fills something that's empty. But what does it mean? They used to say that these people fill their books of hadith with any stupid hadith. With anything. Anything they get their hands on, they put it in the books. قال Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and then they invent a sahih sanad for that, and then it becomes part of their deen, no matter how stupid, how wrong that hadith may be. ولا يضر أهل السنة تسمية أهل البدع لهم بما ينفر الناس عنهم. And then he says, oh, it's not a problem for us. They call us Hashwiyah or Mujassima. This book is وسطية أهل السنة بين الفرق، تأليف الدكتور محمد با كريم محمد با عبد الله، الأستاذ المساعد بكلية الدعوة وأصول الدين بالجامعة الإسلامية بالمدينة النبوية صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Dr. Muhammad Ba Karim, a professor of hadith and professor of hadith and aqidah in the College of Da'wah in Usul al-Din in the Islamic University in Medina. That wasatiyatu ahl sunnah bayn al-firaq, that he says the correct path, the middle path between all different sects is the Wahabi sect, is the Salafi sect. That's what the title of this book means. So he compares Wahhabis and Salafis to all other sects and tries to prove that they are the middle one, they are in the middle ground, they are never the extremists, and they are on the right path that has been prescribed by Allah and Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. At page number 126, ألقاب أهل السنة عند خصومهم من أهل الأهواء والبدع. The names that Salafis are known by those who are opposed to the Salafis. Okay. تقدم لنا في أول هذا المبحث أن خصوم أهل السنة نادرا ما يذكرونهم باسم أهل السنة. He says we have mentioned time and again that those who are opposed to the Wahabi denomination, those who are opposed to the school of Ibn Taymiyyah, they rarely, if ever, they describe Salafis as Ahl Sunnah. They do not, the other sects do not believe that we are Ahl Sunnah. So that's his complaint. أو أهل الحديث. And they even do not consider us worthy of this name, to be followers of Hadith. No. أو غير ذلك من الأسماء المرضية عند أهل السنة, or other good names that we would like us to be identified by these names amongst Ahl Sunnah, that amongst the Muslims, to be named by these names that we prefer, that we would like to be called Ahl Sunnah, to be called Ahlul Hadith. They do not. Other Muslims, especially Ash'ari, the majority of the Umaris, they do not use these appellations, this Islamic culture for us. وأنهم درجوا على الإشارة إليهم في كتبهم وأقوالهم بألقاب وأسماء ابتدعوها من عند أنفسهم. He says that they always refer to us in their books and in their writings. They refer to us with titles and names that they have invented for us. So what's the complaint? They complain that they do not consider us Ahl Sunnah or Ahl al-Hadith. So what do they consider us? Page number 1 to following page. إنما تذكر مذهب أهل السنة وأهل الحديث وتقول قال الحشوية قال المشبهة قال المجسمة أو الناصبة ولا يريدون بهم إلا أهل السنة والحديث. When they call us, other Muslims, they refer to us, they call us Hashwiya. What does Hashwiya mean? They fill their books with stupid ahadith, with wrong ahadith, with false ahadith, and then they invent sahih sanad for them. They call us mushabbiha. What does mushabbiha means? That you consider Allah like people, that you portray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like an animal. Awil mujassima, they call us mujassima, that these people, they consider us mujassima because they believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has physique. Awil nasiba, or they call us nasiba. وَلَا يُرِيدُونَ بِهِمْ إِلَّا أَهْلَ السُنَّةِ وَالْحَدِيثِ. And these names refer only to us, to the Salafis, to the Wahhabis, to the followers of Ibn Taymiyyah, who the author says are the Ahl Sunnah, and the other sects are not Ahl Sunnah. Okay, so brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you all. Now, so far, what did we study? We studied that it's not something new that Salafis and Wahhabis have been referred to as mushabbaha, as mujassima, as people who believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is an animal, he has a body, he has a physique, and he needs time, and he needs space, he needs many, many things. So it's not something new. Historically, scholars have always, from Umari denomination, they have always considered them as such. But why do the Wahhabis believe in these attributes for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The reason for that is because Wahhabis, they do not believe in aql. Wahhabis, Ahl al-Hadith, followers of Ahmad ibn Hanbal, in Bukhari and Muslim, do you know that they do not have a single hadith extolling the worth of aql, in the praise of aql? There's not a single hadith in their books. So they have nothing to do with reason, with aql, with rationality. On the other hand, they always mock reason, mock aql and intelligence and common sense. And what they follow are these hadith, which are very, very funny and which are very, very sacrilegious to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And some of which I presented to you in the last discussion. And inshallah, if you allow me, in the second, inshallah, in the third speech, which probably will be tomorrow night, I'll present to you more ahadith from their books regarding the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So please forgive me if I did not speak in detail and if I didn't give a detailed lecture tonight. But I think that's enough. That's a good introduction now. Now I'll give you more ahadith in the coming nights, inshallah. Now let me take your calls. Let me go to TikTok. And if you want to call me on WhatsApp, also the number is in the description there and on YouTube. Okay. Also, there's Zoom. If you want to come into my Zoom room, I'll take you through a video call as well. Okay. TikTok. Assalamu alaikum, brother Abu Zar. How you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
May Allah bless you.
We,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Brother Vlad, open your mic, please. Brother, open your mic. Vlad?
Assalamu alaikum. No, I'm in the
Alaikum salam, brother. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. I'm in the streets of New York City. Sorry. I didn't know
No
you
problem.
was gonna take me right away. No, last time you spoke about Raja.
Yeah.
How because how can you prove this? Like more specifically from the Quran. I don't know if you cite a verse in the Quran last time.
I did. I show you some verses from the Noble Quran. I'd be happy to do it again, to recite verses that prove Raja'ah from the Noble Quran, okay?
All right, let me know. Can you type it on the camera? I can take a screenshot.
I'll show you on the screen, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You take care. Thank you so much. So Raja'ah means dead people coming back to life before the day of resurrection, before Qiyamah, Al-Qiyamah Al-Kubra. So there are several verses in the Noble Quran. And also, there are ahadith that prove this in detail. However, from the Noble Quran, I'm going to show you here, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Some verses.
Please, only English callers, guys. Only English callers.
Okay. So, in the Noble Quran, Surah Al-Naml, verse number 83. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. This is Surah Al-Naml, verse number 83. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ويوم نحشر. Let's go to another surah first. Surah Al-Kahf. Surah Al-Kahf, verse number 47. Verse number 47. وأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة. On the day of judgment, we are going to move the mountains. We are going to move the mountains. وَتَرَى الْأَرْضَ بَارِزَةً. And you will see the earth barren. وَحَشَرْنَاهُمْ. And we are going to gather all people. فَلَمْ نُغَادِرْ مِنْهُمْ أَحَدًا. And we are not going to leave anyone behind. Every soul we brought there. So that will be a huge congregation. Everybody will be brought there on the day of judgment. Whether they're good people or bad people, they will be brought on the day of judgment. Now, let's go Surah Al-Naml. Surah Al-Naml, the chapter of the ant, verse number 83. وَيَوْمَ نَحْشُرُ مِنْ كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ فَوْجًا مِمَّنْ يُكَذِّبُ بِآيَاتِنَا فَهُمْ يُوزَعُونَ. On the day of judgment, we are going, not on the day of judgment, I'm sorry. That day, we are going to bring from every nation a certain group. Not everybody, from every nation, a certain group. مِمَّنْ يُكَذِّبُ بِآيَاتِنَا. People who would falsify, who falsified, who belied our signs. فَهُمْ يُوزَعُونَ. They will be held. So, there's one gathering in which all people would be brought. No one would be left behind. And there's another gathering in which only few people from every nation, few people who were very staunch and ardent deniers of the signs of Allah, they will be brought. So both of these gatherings cannot be the same. One gathering is where everybody will be brought, every soul, and the other one is only a few people will be brought to. So a hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salatu wasalam, enunciate here that this will happen before Qiyamah. The second verse, this will happen before Qiyamah, and that is Raj'ah. Okay, do you have another caller, brother? TikTok, do you have a caller?
Kamar Abbas, open your mic, please.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Allahyari.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. How you doing?
Mr. Allahyari, I'm
Yeah.
I'm Shia. I'm from Parachinar. I listened to a debate of you with some Maulana,
Okay.
and the debate was about a Quran that was collected by Imam Ali alayhi salam. So my question is, if that is true, do we have some information about that specific Quran? Was it in what pattern was it different than the current Quran that we believe in? I mean, were there extra ayat, or was only the order of the surah was different? Do we have some information about that?
Yeah, so the surah, order of verses or order of surahs were different. And also there are verses there that are not present in the current Quran.
Okay, so isn't it conflicting with the ayat wa inna lahu lahafizun?
No. Because وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ, there is, who says it means the Quran? Lahu means it or him. We will protect him or protect it. So that him or that it, who says it's Quran? It could be something else, right? There's no hadith, especially for us, the Shia. We have to take our interpretation of the noble Quran from Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salatu was-salam. Therefore, there's nothing that says that Allah has promised that we are going this it or this dhamir who lahu. This means Quran. It could be something else. That's one thing. Second, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not only protected Quran's words, Quran's meanings also. So we all know the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam not only recited Quran to the people, but also he explained the meanings of the Quran. He did tafsir of the noble Quran. And now if you go to the Umari books, how many hadith of tafsir do they have about the verses of Quran from Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? They do not have even 30 hadith. 30 hadith they do not have from the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the tafsir of Quran. So the vast majority of the meaning of, even if we consider this Quran to be the whole Quran, the vast majority of its meaning has been lost. Because the meanings that we have today are often, these meanings, these tafsir, is not the tafsir of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. These are the conjectures of scholars, the surmises of scholars who ponder its meanings, and they say this verse could mean such and such thing. And there's always, with regard to every verse almost, there's conflict. And there are hidden meanings in Quran. Not only, these tafasir that we have today, and these exegeses of Quran that we have today, this is only one layer of Quran. The superficies of the Quran, this the zahir of the Quran. And that zahir of Quran is very ambiguous. As someone who studies tafsir, who knows very well, and the various verses of Quran, there's so much disagreement with regard to the tafsir. Now, that is the first layer. Now, the hidden layers of the meanings and the symbolisms of the noble Quran, the deeper meanings that Quran refer to, the isharat and lata'if, that has been totally lost. So nobody knows that. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that I will protect Quran, protecting just the words when the meaning is lost is preposterous. It doesn't serve anything. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that's with regard to Quran. Now we come to Sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That has been lost for sure. Ahadith have been lost throughout history. Even at the time of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, after his demise, his ahadith were not written. And Sahaba had no program, nothing to transmit ahadith to make sure that nothing is lost to the next generation. So how did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we say this verse means he protects? How did he create a mechanism to protect everything? So everything is, of course, protected because there's an imam at every age. So even if we say, Inna lahu lahafidhun, okay, he has protected everything, not just the words of Quran, also the meanings of Quran and the deeper meanings of Quran and the entirety of Sunnah and everything that was revealed to all the prophets from Adam to our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Every divine message, everything has been preserved. And that is why, because after the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was just someone like him who carried all the ilm of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all the isma, infallibility of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that person, after him, there was one like him. And today also there is one like him. Okay? So the only way preservation of Quran, preservation of the meanings of Quran, preservation of the Sunnah could be imagined is that we believe in an infallible Imam at every age. Okay? I hope it's clear.
Can no, actually, I have some doubts. Can we say that the Quran of Imam Ali alayhi salam was the deeper meaning, the tafsir of the Quran, or was it a
That too,
different
that
Quran?
too, that too, that too. So Quran, the
Okay.
Quran that was compiled, this current Quran was compiled many years after the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the people who compiled this Quran, they were not the most upright people, most honest people. And at that time, when this Quran was compiled, Uthman compiled Quran, senior Sahaba, they objected to this compilation of Quran. They did not consider these
So
people who
boldly
compiled
speaking,
Quran as trustworthy, as knowledgeable. And neither Uthman nor Zayd ibn Thabit and his gang who compiled Quran, they never claimed that this is the whole Quran. They never said this is the whole Quran. They said that we couldn't find
so
any more
boldly,
verses. They said we could not find any more verses. You have to understand that you have to have a reason to believe that Quran is complete. Because it's not a self-evident statement, Quran is complete. It requires evidence. Where is the evidence? There's no evidence. Nobody has said this Quran is complete. Those people who compiled Quran, those people who lived at the time, they never said that. Later on, this statement was created that inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafidhun. It means it refers to Quran. This was later, generations later, it was claimed that this verse means that and Quran is complete. Okay?
so boldly speaking, you mean this is not the intended message of Allah that we have right now, huh? It is either
I'm
incomplete
saying that
or
verses have been
it
lost.
is.
I'm saying this is the message of Allah. This is the message of Allah. This is the intended message of Allah. However, this is not the entirety of what was revealed to our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And this is not something extraordinary that I'm saying. This is what every Sahabi used to say. This is what every Sahabi used to say. This is what Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said all the time in their ahadith. So this is not very strange. Today it may sound to you strange because Muslims have believed their own misinformation, their own propaganda. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Qamar Abbas. Let's get the next caller.
Qaidi, brother, open your mic.
Yeah, but
Qaidi.
if anyone disagrees with me, he should do me a favor and go and find proofs. Convince me. Bring a proof that the Quran is complete. There's nothing missing in the Noble Quran. So it could be hadith, it could be verses of Quran, or it could be a rational reason that it's impossible that nothing was lost from Quran. Okay. I'm all ears. Share that with me. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen anything that would prove that nothing was lost from the Noble Quran. And I have seen plenty from Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam and from Sahaba, both of them, that concur on this matter that many verses of the Noble Quran was lost. Okay? Okay, who's the next caller?
AD, open your mic, please, brother.
It's me.
Yeah, it's
My
you.
turn.
Where are you calling
No,
from?
it's Qaidi.
Qaidi, come on. Qaidi. Speak.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Aga, Assalamu alaikum, Ya Ali Madad.
Ya Ali Madad.
Aga, tell me something. What is the definition of Sadiq Akbar when they call Hazrat Abu Bakr Sadiq Raziallah Ta'ala anhu? What does
Oh,
Sadiq
you should have an
mean?
idea. You should have an idea. What does it mean? The literal meaning is quite obvious, okay? Don't
Yeah,
ask me questions that you know the answer to, all right? Thank you so much. You should know.
I know the
Siddiq
answer. I
Akbar,
know the answer, but I want
okay,
to.
then don't ask me. That's
what
everybody
you-
knows. What does water mean? Everybody knows what does water mean. Okay. You have another question, sir?
Aga, that's it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You knew the answer. And yeah,
Okay.
thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I don't know why you called that.
Muhammad
Okay,
ibn
who's
Hassan, open your
Muhammad
mic.
ibn Hassan?
Muhammad ibn Hassan, open your mic.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Muhammad.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عليك السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
So I had a question. Of course,
Yeah.
when looking at tafsir of the Quran, we want to take only the opinion of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam.
That's correct. The statements of Ahlul Bayt.
which-
Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam do not have opinions. They do not
Of
have
course,
opinions.
because
Their statements are
If you know
facts.
that
Okay.
من فسر
Yeah.
القرآن برأيه فقد كفر.
Yeah.
Right. And so my question was, which book of tafsir would you recommend?
Tafsir al-Qummi is very good. Tafsir al-Burhan is very good. Tafsir Nur al-Thaqalain is excellent.
And tafsir al-Mizan is bad, right?
That's very strange, your question. Okay. That is
perfect.
very
Thank you.
strange. For someone who says we should take only someone who says we should take only from Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. And then he says tafsir. What about tafsir al-Mizan? Okay, tafsir al-Mizan.
look,
Tafsir al-Mizan is all opinions of the author. Okay, very few hadith.
That's what I heard, but I haven't read it myself.
Yeah,
so
and he
what's
says
the-
that we do not need, he says time and again, he says we do not need anyone, including Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, to understand Quran. Okay?
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I have, okay, who's the next caller? Next, I'll take Sayyid Zishan.
B9, open your mic. B9.
عليكم شيخ.
Yes, sir. Who's the caller? Alayka salam.
I'm Abu Haidar from Tunisia.
Abu Haidar from Tunisia. Okay. What can I do for you, Abu Haidar?
So first of all, I wanted to comment on what you said about the Sunnis don't have any hadith about aql. So
You
if
do not,
Google,
yes. You do not have any hadith about aql. Yes, that's correct.
No, I googled it. Actually, that's not true because I googled it. I wrote Al-Bukhari, Babul Aql, and guess what I got?
Mm.
Babu man aqala ba'irahu ala al-bilat.
What?
So
What does it say?
they do have Al-Bukhari, Babul Aql. If you Google it, you'll find.
No, I don't need to Google it. I'll show you because I know Bukhari very well. But I couldn't hear what you were saying. Okay.
I said you.
I'll tell you. I show you. Look. This is سلسلة الأحاديث الضعيفة والموضوعة للشيخ الألباني, volume number 1, published in Riyadh in year 1992. Look. ومما, of page number 53, he says, ومما يحسن التنبيه عليه. It is one of those things that it's appropriate that I should point out, he's saying. أن كل ما ورد في فضل العقل من الأحاديث لا يصح منها شيء. All the narrations that have been narrated in praise of aql, none of them are sahih. And then he goes further. On the next page, he narrates from Ibn al-Qayyim. Says, وقد قال العلامة ابن القيم في المنار, page number 25, أحاديث العقل كلها كذب. Ahadith al-aql, all of them are lies. So they do not have any hadith that praises aql. Okay? That is not my claim. That has been affirmed and admitted to by their grand masters of hadith. On the other
Yes,
hand,
I
we
agree with you.
followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salatu wasalam have plenty of ahadith praising aql. Okay? And I've had debates on this issue with muhaddithin of Umaris. They could not bring any hadith about aql. The only hadith they could bring about aql was what? رفع عن أمتي ما لا رفع القلم عن المجنون حتى يعقل. عن المجنون حتى يعقل. That's the only, but that's not praise of aql, you know that. But that's the only thing they could bring. Yeah.
No, but just you didn't understand me. I agree with you. Totally, I agree with you. But when you Google it, Al-Bukhari, Babul Aql, you'll find the following: Babu man aqala ba'irahu ala al-bilat.
Aqala, that's not aql. That is to tie the ba'ir. That means to tie.
Yeah.
To tie an animal. That doesn't have anything to do with intelligence, with common sense. Aql that we mean. Yeah, that aqala means to tie a camel.
Yeah, that's
okay.
funny. That's why I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm
telling you okay, you're trying to be comical. Okay, all right. Nice joke. Allah bless.
Brother, are you Shia or Sunni? Are you Shia or
No,
Sunni?
no, he is. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It doesn't matter. He's okay. What's the next question? Yeah.
My question is, when I read the hadith of Imam Ali alayhi salam about the differences in fatwa, he said the following, like you are different in fatwas, and then he said, وَإِلَهُكُمْ وَاحِدْ وَنَبِيُّكُمْ وَاحِدْ وَكِتَابُكُمْ وَاحِدْ. Your God is one, and your Prophet is one, and your book is one. Then he said, أَفَأَمَرَهُمُ اللَّهُ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى بِالِاخْتِلَافِ فَأَطَاعُوهُ. Did God order them to be divergent or different, and they obeyed him? أَمْ نَهَاهُمْ عَنْهُ فَعَصَوْا. Or did he order them to diverge and be different, and أَمْ نَهَاهُمْ عَنْهُ, or did he forbid it?
Yeah, forbid it to dispute, and they did not listen to Allah.
And they disobeyed.
Yeah.
أَمْ كَانُوا شُرَكَاءَ لِلَّهِ فَلَهُمْ أَنْ يَقُولُوا وَعَلَيْهِ أَنْ يَرْضَى. Or are they associate to God, so they can say whatever they want, and God has to accept what they said?
Yeah.
And this gives like the gravity of the crime that the sheikhs are doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then he said, or did God أم أنزل الله سبحانه دينا ناقصا فاستعان بهم على إتمامه. Or did God send an incomplete religion, and he sought their help to complete it? أم أنزل الله
That's exactly what Mujtahideen said to Shia. They said that because there are new question, new masail, new situations for which no hadith exists, therefore taqleed is wajib. So they all the time, that's one of the proofs of the legitimacy of taqleed, that deen is incomplete. And they have to make it complete, and people have to follow them. Yeah, because deen is incomplete. That's their belief.
So when I read this hadith, I thought that the answer is that he forbid difference, but they disobeyed God. Okay. But I thought deeper into it, and I think now
he's talking about the mujtahideen at the time, the judges and mujtahideen at the time who used to give fatwa that dispute that are not compatible with each other, that are different from one another. So is it one God or two gods? It's one Rasul or two Rasul, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is it that Allah has allowed you to differ, or Allah has asked you to be one in your religion? So all these what he's saying is about mujtahideen at this time. Yeah, it's a hadith and denunciation of ijtihad.
Yeah, but my question is the following when it comes to this hadith. Is it possible to understand the hadith that generally it is forbidden to differ in religion, okay? In Dawlatul Haqq. But in Dawlatul Batil, with the permission of Ahlul Bayt, we may differ. So he ordered us partially to differ and this explains إننا
So,
نبث الخلاف بين الأمة.
if the difference is because hadith, because of hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, that is forgiven, that's allowed. If the dispute, the difference of what I say with what you say is because of hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, that is fine. Because we all follow Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said, اختلاف الأحاديث لأجل بقاء الشيعة. Because of the protection of Shia, there has to be a
So it's a
difference
tactical,
in ahkam. Yeah, difference in
tactical
ahkam.
thing.
So if we follow different hadith, as long as we are following hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, and we have a difference in something that pertains to ahkam, that is fine. That's okay. That's what Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam wanted. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, may Allah bless you. Let me take this brother Zishan. Okay, Mr. Zishan. Mr. Zishan, you are here. Assalamu alaikum. Talk to me, Mr. Zishan. Zishan, talk to me. Yes. What can I do for you, Zishan? He's not talking. He is not talking. He is paying attention somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Zishan is not is asleep. Okay, let's go to TikTok. TikTok, come on over.
Kalb Mustafa, open your mic.
Kalbi Mustafa, come on.
Rida, open your mic. Riza.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alayka assalam wa rahmatullah.
How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you calling from?
I just from London.
London. What's happening?
Yeah. Nothing much. It's just enjoying your life. So I just have a short question regarding the book of ahadith of tafsir al-Quran from Ahlul Bayt alayhim afdal salatu wassalam. So you see, tafsir al-Askari, I hear people talking about its like reliability, that like through history, like we can't really take from it or something like that. I just wanted to know.
So come again, the hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam regarding tafsir. What about it?
Yeah, like you see, tafsir al-Askari.
Yeah, Imam Hassan al-Askari alayhi salam.
Yes, alayhi salam. So they say that the book it's not, like some people say it's not reliable, or you can't really take the tafsir.
So nothing is reliable. Those people who say tafsir of Imam alayhi salam is not reliable, they say nothing is reliable. Kafi is not reliable, Malahid al-Faqih is not reliable. Nothing is reliable to them. Okay? So those are people who gain their principles of hadith from Dhahabi, from Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, from Suyuti. They are muqallideen of Umari, who apply Umari principles of hadith in Shia books. So therefore, for them, of course, when you bring those principles which are alien to our hadith, and those principles are not word of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those are principles that they have made it themselves. They are their own bid'ah. So, but yeah, of course, some hadith will be weak, some hadith will not be weak for those principles. But if we analyze those principles, what they are, obviously all of those principles, they are just man-made. They are not valid, and they have nothing to do with our madhab.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Barakallah fiqh.
Allah yahfazak. Okay, let me take this brother. Yeah, go ahead.
Rahmat, open your mic.
Rahmat, open your mic.
I just want to say it's my first time I came to this live and I speak with you. Actually,
Where are you calling from, Rahmat?
From United States.
Where?
From New Jersey.
Okay, thank you so much for calling, brother. What can I do for you?
Oh, thank you. Actually, my question is so different than other guys asking
Sure.
you. My question is, as I see, you have a life, and your life is like 132 people,
Yeah.
and you are from Afghanistan. I know from that area, and your best. Like you speak a few languages. You have life in English, in Urdu, in Farsi, maybe in Arabic. I haven't seen that, but I appreciate that and your knowledge and your language knowledge. Yes. So that the thing is, because I have a concern because you're from Afghanistan, and you see every day there are non-Muslim people. They conduct live like their name is Kaush or Miraj or Shafia.
Study book too, Hassan.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
your
yeah,
question, sir? Mr.
yeah,
Darwish, what is your
yeah,
question? What can I do
yeah.
for you, brother?
Let me to go to the point. Let me to go to
Yeah.
the point. Yeah. Every day dozen Afghan people from that country you born live in Islam because of their life, and they open life, and you open your life,
Yeah.
and less people there. Why it's like that? Because other
There are less
countries
people here.
they
They're
go
more popular broadcasts. You're saying more with more people attending other streams. Why more people over there?
exactly
I don't know,
more
brother. We
people
are
and
new. It's
more
like my
people
third or
live in
fourth night.
Islam.
This is my third or fourth program. Those guys have been doing for years in English. Okay, so this is new. Okay, good luck. Let me take
No,
this
they
caller.
haven't.
Tayyib, Mr. Tayyib, come on. Tayyib Raza from Zoom. Open your mic.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikas salam. What can I do for you, sir?
Sir, I cannot listen your voice, sir.
You cannot hear me? You should.
Microphone is muted, sir.
Let me see. My mic is mute. Oh, my mic might be mute, huh?
Sir, I
Okay.
cannot hear your voice, sir.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Microphone is muted.
I am mute on Zoom. Okay. Let me see why. Okay, I'll come back to you. Let me take this brother Sayyid Zishan. Sayyid Zishan, go ahead, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam, Hassan Allahyari Sahab. How are you?
Not bad. Thank you so much, brother. May Allah bless you.
Yeah, may Allah also bless you and bless your parents that you are doing very well. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I am, to be honest, I want to say something that I am Sayyid and I live in Punjab. So basically I am Sayyid, and what you did Munazarat about the nikah of Sayyida with Umati, like who is not Sayyid, I listened more than 4 to 5 Munazaras. Wallah. I am Sayyid, and in my family, everyone is stunned.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Everybody
So
believes that's
my-
permissible for a Sayyida to marry
Yeah.
non-Sayyid. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 questions, Allahyari
Yeah.
Sahab. One is I want, because I am a science student, I want you to tell me what you method follow, because mashallah you are very intelligent, and I am listening you from 3 years, since 3 years. So if you want to tell me, okay, so one is that. The second question, basically this is my question.
What
and
method I follow to do what?
To make concepts and to debate. Mashallah, you are very well in Urdu.
So like anybody else,
and-
when you're talking about a subject, you should research it. So that's my methodology. If I'm going to discuss something, I have to research it well. So I have to read about it, what Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said about on that topic, on that issue, and whatever Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said, that has to be true. I know for a fact they cannot be wrong. And then I find out when I do research. Then I, of course, always Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam are correct. And then those who are opposing the Shia, they are always wrong. Always wrong. This is not I believe in that, but also when I research, always I find that out. So it's a miracle every time. So like any time you discuss something with anybody, you have to know what your other side was going to say, what they want to say, what is their position. You have to understand. Otherwise, you cannot. You shouldn't talk on that subject if you do not know a subject well enough. You have not researched it well enough. You are not going to be able to discuss it properly. And to a good, thorough research means that you analyze the topic from different perspectives. Ahlul Bayt alayhim salatu wasalam's position, and then the position of other people. So that's what I usually do to find out. And this is an open field. This is unlimited because research does not end anywhere. And always there's new material, new things to discover. Yeah, even although these things are from the past, but still there are a lot of things about the past that are buried in books, and people it's for us to bring them up and discover them and bring it to people. Yeah. Okay. What's your other question?
Yeah, mashallah. I want to appreciate that you can speak more than 5 or 6 languages. So,
thank you, sir.
As per my knowledge, but you know well about yourself how much you can speak different languages. So my question is, Allahyari Sahab, that Allah says that I have created this universe in 6 days, but we know that He is Qadir and He can do that even by saying just kun. And it's written in Surah Yunus, Surah Al-Iraf, and Hud. So can you tell me something about it?
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. We have hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. It says means six different periods. And six does not really mean days. It means 6 periods. So Allah has created the heavens and the earth in these 6 periods. And that is what His wisdom indicated. That's what in Allah's infinite wisdom, in His knowledge, that would be the best. It's not because Allah is incapable of creating it instantly. So always His actions are instant. If He creates something at this stage and then at the second stage, He's creating something else or changing the status and the conditions of what He has created. So what His actions, if He wants to do it in 6 different periods, that's the wisdom of His creation, of His crafting the world, indicates that and requires that. So that's why He does it. We don't know. That's a very, very complex question, and we do not have the explanation thereof in a hadith that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created in 6 different periods. But we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't do anything without wisdom. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, on the other hand, His power, His might is not limited. If He wanted to create instantly, He would create instantly. But not everything that can be done is the best thing to do. Sometimes things have to be done in graduation and through different stages. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken creation through different phases. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
Yeah. So what's your opinion, personal opinion? What would be, if you want to suggest me, what would be the best option for me? Because I am confused about shahadat salsa, because in Pakistan, some read it, but say that it's like wajib. You it's obligatory to read shahadat salsa, but some say that it's mustab. You can read it, and if you don't want to read, it doesn't affect your prayer. So what's your personal opinion?
So my opinion doesn't matter. I'll show you hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. This is Al-Furu' min al-Kafi lil-Kulayni rahimahullah, volume number 3. And the bab of tashahhud, in the chapter of tashahhud, the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam says that tashahhud does not have a specific passage that you have to read. There's nothing specific to it. So he said that you should read بِأَحْسَنَ مَا عَلِمْتَ. بِأَحْسَنِ مَا عَلِمْتَ. The best tashahhud, the best testimony that you know. So there's not a specific formula that's wajib that you have to say. The best tashahud that you know, if you say it, that's okay for you. But and then we have hadith that ash-shahadatan yujzi. If you just say shahadatain, that's sufficient. That is sufficient, but it doesn't mean you cannot say more. If you know something better and more than shahadatain is enough. Shahadatain is enough. So somebody who says shahadatain, its namaz is okay. But if someone wants to say more, he wants to mention the 5 ma'sumin alayhim salam, the 14 ma'sumin alayhim salam, that's better, because Imam alayhim salam said the best that you know. Okay, that's left to your discretion. That's what you consider the best. All right?
Yeah, Hassan,
Okay.
Thank you very much.
May Allah bless you. Allah keep you well. Thank you, sir. Okay, you have a good day.
Ameen.
Now let me take call from TikTok. Okay, who is the TikTok caller now?
Open your mic, please. Muslim.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. I'm not a Sunni
Alaikum
scholar
salam,
by
brother.
any means. Assalamu alaikum.
Where are you calling from?
I'm not a scholar at all. I'm connecting with you from Toronto, Canada.
Thank you for calling, brother.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for your program.
Sure.
Actually, I have a question. I was watching one of your debates. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but with whom I forgot that. But I remember one portion of it, which you discussed about the Quran. And I wanted to get your perspective on the tawatur of the Quran. If you could clarify whether we can actually rely upon.
So there is no tawatur. So there is no tawatur before Uthman. The tawatur that exists is after Uthman compiled the Quran. Before that, there is no tawatur.
So then, if there is no tawatur, then does it mean it's akhbar ahad?
Is it akhbar ahad?
We have like Hafs and
so it's not mutawatir. It's whatever they compiled. And Ahlul Bayt, yeah, we akhbar ahad, but Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said everything in this current Quran is Quran, and you should read it. So
if it's akhbar ahad,
certain.
then it means that it is zanni subut. It's not qat'i subut.
No, because Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said that everything in this Quran is the word of Allah, and you should recite it and you should act upon it. But it's not everything that Allah has revealed.
It's not everything that Allah has. So you mean that the Quran, there are things in the Quran that are missing?
That is what Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam have said in their numerous ahadith. And that's what the Sahaba also have said.
But what we have in the Quran, is it accurate? Are you absolutely sure that this is the word of Allah?
Absolutely, this is the word of Allah, yeah.
Okay, and even the chronology and all of that?
No,
like, for example,
chronology, no. The sequence of the verses, that is not from Allah. That's from Sahaba.
And how about the one verse after the other? So are we sure that this other verse was actually?
That's what I'm saying. The sequence is not. The sequence.
Okay, so not only the sequence of the surahs, but also the sequence of the verses themselves.
Sequence of the verses, at least the long surahs. At least one moment, please. At least the long surahs that's the case. Short surahs, yeah. Short surahs, because people memorize them all the time. People recite them in their prayers. So that's inconceivable for the short surahs to have lost their sequence. But long surahs, yeah, there's no proof for us to believe that they have not been the sequence has been maintained. And there's evidence to the contrary. The sequence of the verses were not maintained in the surahs. But these things, you're asking me a question and answer. See, these things I should not answer you briefly. These things require detail. And detail means that I have to give lectures. There are my lectures in Farsi and Arabic. Go watch them, okay? Don't ask me questions because these are my answers here sound strange to people. Because they do not see the evidence. They think I've had these strange views, these very bizarre views about Quran. So I should not answer these questions on the grounds that answering questions without providing sufficient and detailed evidence for each thing that you're asking. In each question that if you ask requires half an hour, 45 minutes of talk. Okay? So that's not doing justice to these topics. So ask me something else. Don't ask me about Quran.
Okay, so Well, my focus is the Quran. As I'm
Okay.
a you know
Okay,
I'm
then
a
go
Quran
watch.
centric
Go watch. If your
individual.
focus is on Quran, you should have known these things. If your focus is Quran, then these are the basic things about Quran. A research about Quran should know these things. These are basic things about the history of Quran, and you should. But these things are basic things. On the other hand, I don't blame you. Are not available to common man. Only in my lectures they're available. These things are basic. These are things that are quite undeniable, but only if you do proper research. And this proper research is
Yeah.
you can find them only where in my lectures. Yeah, go watch my lectures
So
in Arabic
just in a way of
and
final,
Farsi.
just to close it up, if you allow me, because the Quran says "Inna zanna la yughni min al-haqq shay'an." So if it is zanni, if something is not very sure, we cannot use the context. So therefore, we cannot actually use the siyaq of the ayat. We cannot use the
Anything,
context.
yeah, anything. If,
Yeah.
if there is any indication of Quran, any dalalat of Quran, any denotation or connotation from Quran that is not certain, of course, then it's not certain. This is only a matter of conjecture. Okay,
Right.
that would be with any text in the world. You pick it up. If you're not certain about its meaning, then you're not certain. That's it. It doesn't make a difference. You take verse of Quran and if you're not sure what it means, then that's it. You're not sure what it means. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Jazakallah khair. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. May Allah bless you. That doesn't invalidate the noble Quran. That does not invalidate the sanctity of the noble Quran. You're saying, okay, if there's dalala, the denotation of Quran, if you take a text from Quran and the denotation and the context is not clear for us. Of course, that's quite often in the noble Quran that we cannot be sure about the meaning of the verses or about the context of the verses. That is, if anybody's honest about Quran,
if the Quran
that is very common in the noble
sure.
Quran. Okay, Quran,
Yeah,
and Quran itself is saying minhu ayatun muhkamat, and there are other verses that are mutashabihat. So, and anybody who has studied tafsir or Arab they would know it's very common. It's very obvious. And anybody who has studied hadith, they would know Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam have said that Quran has a lot of ambiguities. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on purpose sent Quran to be ambiguous. A lot of it to be ambiguous.
According to your understanding, the Aimma, the hadith of Aimma, are they zanni subut or they're qat'i themselves, the hadith themselves?
Depends. But vast majority of Shia hadith are qat'i thubut.
So there's tawatur because
see, you are just seeking opinion. That's wrong. My opinion doesn't matter. You should be asking not about 10 things, about my opinion, about one thing, but ask about facts, about proofs. What's your opinion about this one? And then you later, of course, this is my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. And especially if you do not know my proofs, my arguments, what's my evidence, then obviously now you're respectful to me. After hanging up, you're going to mock me. All right? Allah believes in these crazy things. Ask about one thing, but ask about evidence. Don't ask about my opinions. My opinions do not matter anything. What matters is evidence.
Yeah, Jazakallah khair.
Okay, take care. Take care. All right?
Brother Khan, open your mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alayka assalam wa rahmatullah.
I'm very grateful to God I get a chance to talk with you.
Thank you so much. Where are you calling from, brother?
I'm calling from Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where?
From Afghanistan. The capital of
You're in Afghanistan right now?
Yes, I'm in Afghanistan right now.
Where? Kabul, Ghazni, where?
No, it's in Kabul.
Kabul, mashallah. All right, my hometown. What's happening? So happy for my hometown. Inshallah, I'll be free again.
Abbas Ali.
Abbas Ali, wait. Okay.
Borough, Vermont.
Yeah. So, yes, brother, what can I do for you?
I just want to talk and give some good advice and talk. I have to talk with you about some very special things. Right now, so I have friend like they are Sunni. They have different religion. So they are Sunni and I'm Shia. And whenever like in any place I'm working, they are always Sunni. So they saying like no, you don't have to talk about Umar, Muawiyah, Abu Sufyan, Harb,
Yeah.
all Umayyad people. Like you don't have to give some bad words. But every time I'm like I'm not like that person to scare from that pupil. So because we say like our
No,
life.
no. You should not talk bad about Abu Bakr,
No,
Omar,
I
Abu
mean
Sufyan,
like
these people. Yeah,
because
absolutely. They're right.
yeah,
Because
but
that's
because
quite risky. Yeah.
yeah, it's risky, but in my
And
opinion,
it's not
I
going
have
to bring you any good, okay? Talking about these people, especially if you're in
yeah.
Kabul, especially if you're living under Taliban, especially where you're working, everybody is non-Shia. So, yeah,
Yes,
don't talk about
and
those
also
individuals. Yeah, just always say Abu Bakr radiallah, Umar radiallah, Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Umar, do taqiyya. Yeah, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your job. Just stay safe. Do not get engaged in these disputes that are not going to be beneficial to you. And you're not going to convince anybody either. If you argue and debate people on these issues, I don't think you're going to convince anybody. You're just going to create enemies and trouble for yourself and for your family. Okay?
yes, like
All right.
they
All
all
right.
they
Now, don't forget my advice to you. Okay? Keep
yeah.
safe.
Thank you so much. And can
Allah
I
bless.
say some
Yeah.
priority for in
What do you want
Persian
to say?
language?
No,
It's
this is an English show.
share.
Okay.
Okay,
English show. Okay. English. Your English is good. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, brother. Okay. Let's take the next call. Who is the next caller, brother?
Kalben Mustafa, open your mic, please.
Hello,
Kalben Mustafa.
can you hear me?
Well, I can hear
Yeah,
you. Where are you
go
calling
ahead.
from?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Alaikas salam, brother. What's happening?
Basically, I have two questions. And to begin
Sure.
with, in Jersey, in my university, I'm like surrounded with the Mukhalifin, and I
Yeah.
always get into arguments. Alhamdulillah, I have defended Ahlul Bayt with their books because of you
Hmm.
watching your videos. So
Sure.
the two questions are regarding the Mujassima. When
Yeah.
they say that Allah, Nauzubillah, has a hand, eyes, or feet, and they get away by saying that what befits His Majesty. So, what is the best answer to this?
So that doesn't solve anything. That is appropriate for him. What it means that it befits His Majesty means it's appropriate for him, like the size, the color, the shape. That's of course. We are sure that is appropriate for him. So a human being's hands are appropriate for a human being. You actually within human beings, your hand is appropriate for you. My hand is appropriate for my physique, right? If my hand was detached and put into your body, that would not really work. So everybody's body parts is appropriate for him. A mouse's tail is appropriate for a mouse. A cat's tail appropriate for a cat. A lion's teeth and fang and claws are appropriate for a lion. So when they say that it's appropriate for him or it befits him, so okay, so what? It doesn't change the fact that he's a body, that he is a beast, that he is a figment of imagination, and he cannot be God. And there could be a second one like him. If there is something physical, an animal that's physical, that's walking around, has a leg, has some hands and eyes, there's no reason why there cannot be a second one, a third one, why it cannot have children, why it cannot have father and mother, and why it cannot have sexual organs, and that it cannot be the creator of the heavens and the earth, and that it needs food, it needs energy, it needs space. So all these things combined together, okay? To assert that his head is appropriate for him, befits His Majesty, or his beard, or his hair, or his whatever, his eyes, okay. Likewise, a mouse's eyes befits a mouse. A mouse's tail befits his hand. It befits a mouse. So that's nothing new. That doesn't change anything. These are just verbal formulas to fool the simple-minded people. You got it?
Okay,
Kal?
so my last
Kalbi
question would
Mustafa?
be that,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the next? Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I got it. But my last question would be that when we talk about Khilafah, they say that it is irrelevant in 2025, and they say that it's done and dusted, and we don't have to talk about it.
So who do you follow, right? If you're talking about it because it was 12 or 1400 years ago, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Quran, Sunnah, everything was back then. So just because time has passed does not make it irrelevant. Who do you follow? That's the question. Because Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, my ummah will be divided into 73 sects, and all of them will go to hell. All of them under the wrath of God. All of them will end up perpetually, forever and ever in hell. So there's no, if you just say Shahadatain and you follow Quran and Sunnah, that's not enough. You have to follow that path, that denomination, that group of people who are certain to go to Jannah. So how do you find out? You will find out because these disputes that exist amongst Muslims, who is on the right, whoever is on the right, in these disputes, that is just being Muslim is not sufficient. You have to find the right denomination in these disputes in order to be worthy of going to paradise. Why are we Muslim? Why? Because being a Muslim ensures that at the end you will go to Jannah forever and ever and ever. That's the reason, right? Being a Muslim does not bring you much material benefit. Actually, it's hard. We do perform month of Ramadan. We face discrimination. And there a lot of time praying on time and everything. All of these are not easy. And being a Muslim, especially in the West, is not a comfortable thing to be. So we are Muslims because that's the order of God. That's the command of Allah. That's the right thing to do. And then at the end, it's permanent and infinite blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And not permanent and infinite wrath and punishment from God. From Allah. so that's why we follow Islam. For the very reason we have to find that correct, that is specific, valid denomination which will go to paradise. You understand my what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you take care, brother. Who's
Thank
next? Sure.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam.
Brother Fahad, open your mic, please.
Mr. Fahad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam.
Brother, I hope you are doing good. This is Fahad from Pakistan.
Yeah, Fahad, what's happening?
I'm a common Pakistani, a Sunni Muslim, and I have questions from you. I'm watching from you from very long time,
Okay.
and I have some Shia friends too. But I'm
Sure.
very, you can say, I'm very stressed from this sex war thing. Like few months ago, I was on another broad, and I don't know who they were, and they were claiming that Hazrat Ali, Raziallah Ta'ala anhu, even they were claiming that he is not the Khalifa of Muslims. And so many other things.
There are a lot
they
of
were claiming
stupid,
about,
crazy people
yes.
online, okay? They can claim anything they want.
Yeah, they said
No.
they said
But we
that
all
they
know.
can
We
prove it
all
from
know. We all know. We
yeah,
all know.
but
We all know who is the Mushkil Gusha. Right?
yeah, but there's my question: that how this war can be end? Like Sunni says that our Islam is true, and Shia
So
says that
this can end if everybody listens to reason. If everyone listens to reason and proof. And you've seen my programs in Urdu. I've annihilated the Umari ulamas.
Yeah.
You know that, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
Time
Yes.
after time after time after time after time, I've defeated them. And some very critical, important, and milestone issues like Islam of Abu Bakr and Umar, and Khilafat of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, Hadith Qirtas, and many, many other issues. Okay, I've defeated them. So as far as proofs are concerned, the Hujjah is complete. The Hujjah is clear to everyone that this is the right madhab to follow. Now, people are not going to do that because even if it's, a lot of people are careless, they don't care. They simply do not care if what is right, what's wrong. They want to follow whatever their religion, father's religion was. They want to blindly follow that. So it will take time. A lot of people will eventually, inshallah. If Shias do not falter, if Shias do not step back, if Shias present the madhab of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam properly, with evidence and proof and with love and care and openly, if they keep doing that, a lot of people will come to the madhab of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam eventually. But this will not end all disputes, because there will be a lot of people who will not, even if you do shaqul qamar for them, they will not agree. So at the end, we have Al-Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. He is the solution.
Yeah.
So the end of history, the end of all religions, the end of all mankind's problems, that is with whom? With Jesus alayhi salam and Al-Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. They come and then end of all disputes. All right? Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alama,
Thank you.
we have Adnan Rashid in our live. Adnan Rashid, come up.
Adnan, come on up.
Rashid. Adnan Rashid, come on up. The famous
Adnan, I'm waiting for you. I was going to send you a dupatta. Did you receive it?
Vlad, mute your mic, Vlad.
Adnan, come on
Adnan
over.
Rashid, come up.
Adnan, come on over. Open your mic, open your camera.
Watching, sir.
Adnan, what's happening? Okay.
I'm sending you a request. Adnan, come up. Guys,
maybe it's a different Adnan.
I have to drop.
Maybe it's a different Adnan.
I'll come down.
Yeah, come down, one of you guys. I gotta send him a request.
Maybe it's a different one.
No.
You know his ID? There could be a lot of people with that ID, Adnan Rashid.
No, it's the real account, sir.
Okay. Adnan Rashid, come on. Let's talk about Tawheed.
Oh,
Let's see if your God has a tail, if your God, Wahabi God, has a tail or not. If the celestial beast has a tail. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillah as-salihin. How are you, Mr. Adnan?
I am good. How are you, Mr. Allahyari? Okay. Finally, we
Allah, may Allah guide you. Alhamdulillah, I'm very well.
So you have been sending me hijabs and dupattas and burqas and shuttlecocks, you know, all those things.
I've been calling upon you to come and talk to me, and you have been evading for years. You know that for a fact, right?
I haven't been evading you.
Oh,
I haven't been evading you. It's just I don't like these online conversations. I will have debates with you if you want.
I have seen you. Why are you lying? I've seen you. You have an online discussion for 7-8 hours with people.
Not with you specifically.
Not with me, but so don't say you do not like online discussions, because you do have online discussions. Maybe with me you do not like.
I wouldn't like them with you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't like them with you because I've seen your online discussions. You evade questions. You drop live streams. You just make excuses. Many times I've seen that.
I dropped every caller, so now nobody. It's only you and Alama, one-on-one.
Brilliant. So we can have a conversation. First of all, let me start with the positives. I believe Mr. Hassan Allahyari to be a very learned person. I am very inspired by his ability to speak different languages. And I like the fact that he speaks Arabic and Persian and Urdu and even Punjabi, to my surprise. So, yes, I've been watching your content for a while, and I would like you to debate me face to face on 10 topics. Okay, 5 of your choice, 5 of my choice, and face to face. Whether I come to the US or you come to the UK, both countries are secure. There's no security threat. I know Pakistan, you can't go. You don't want to go to Pakistan. I completely understand. Pakistan is a dangerous country, especially for these kind of sectarian discussions. And we will open up. We will speak our minds. You've been speaking your mind because you feel relatively secure. So you can say what you want. You just advise someone to do taqiyya. Just lie to people. Yeah.
Let's start with online discussions and all. What you complained about that I drop calls, it's calls from common people. You know, when you're running a live show and you take live callers, not all callers are the same. So the people who annoy you, people who should not be wasting my time or my viewers' time. So it's my discretion. Perhaps sometimes I make mistakes and I cut lines and I cut calls and I drop calls that I should not. But at the end, it's my discretion, and I have no commitment to these common callers who call here. That I will take their calls and I'll be speaking with them forever. And please remember, there are callers here who waste everybody's time. And if I feel, and if my feeling is mistaken, and if I drop a call that I shouldn't, then everybody makes mistakes. However, when I have a formal debate with a person who represents a denomination, I never drop him. Until the end, I stay with him. And we try to have moderators for these debates. Usually my debates are moderated. And I usually ask the other party, the opposing party, to bring their own moderator. And I mentioned, and I tell them, bring your whatever conditions that you have, whatever stipulations that you have, and I'll agree to them, even if they are to my disadvantage. So being online is very easy. It's very practical. And you'll do it every day. You do debates with Qadianis and other people. But when it comes to me, you are making this excuse, this lame excuse, and we know for a fact what the reason for that is. There's a history of my debates, and you are aware of them. People who are tenfold more knowledgeable than you, I've broken them, and I've defeated them, and I embarrassed them time and again on major issues. Tawheed, istighatha, Islam of Abu Bakr, Umar, Wilayat of Ahl al-Bayt, alayhim salam, 12 Imams, on preservation of Quran, any topic that you pick up, from usul or furu, you know that we, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we can easily on every question embarrass you and prove that your madhab has nothing to do with Islam. Okay. So this lame excuse that you come up with to come to the UK face to face 10 times, why can't we do on live? Just give me a reason. Convince everybody here. Why? Please let me finish. Why cannot we talk with your moderator on your stream, on your platform? Your moderator, your laws, your conditions of debate. Your moderator on your platform. Why we cannot do it online if you're sincere about debating? I give you this much. So there shouldn't be any reason, because face to face there are problems with that. Arranging a studio, arranging for so many different cameras and professional cameramen, and arranging for security of both parties, so there is no physical altercation. That requires a lot of resources, and that's an unnecessary expenditure that we should engage in. And I don't really see you worth that. Even if that kind of money was for me to waste on these issues, but I don't see you at a level, Adnan Rashid.
Okay.
I don't see you at a level that you're worth for me to spend that kind of money, that kind of time, where we can do face to face. Now give me your answer.
Okay.
Now I've given you an offer that you cannot refuse unless you're worthy of wearing dupatta.
Okay, can I respond now? Please,
sure.
Please do not. I specifically let you speak for.
Camera, please, Mr. Adnan.
No, I'm in bed, so I'm in bed right now, so I'm not going to turn on the camera.
Get up, go to your living room. Go to your living room. What's wrong?
This is my official account. Everyone knows who I am. Everyone knows my voice. Don't worry about that. Okay, so now, so you spoke for a few minutes, and let me speak now.
Sure.
So that you can have your say, you can put your perspective out, and everyone has the right to listen to it. Now my turn. I want to have face-to-face debates with you because I have seen you repeatedly drop calls, drop lives, interrupt people, misbehave, insult people, okay, use bad language, you just became very insulting towards me. Within seconds, you lost your temper and you started to insult me. I don't know if you remember, you challenged me about 10 years ago as well. 10 or 7, 8 years ago, I don't remember exactly. I completely ignored you because the Shia community at large completely disowns you, considers you to be a heretic, someone who is just a renegade, someone who is just firing shots at Khomeini and Khamenei, calling him gay and all sorts of things. And most Shias in the world don't even see you as someone significant. They see you as a troublemaker, as a CIA agent, uh, as a plant who is trying to cause rift between the Sunnis and the Shias globally by saying things like Abu Bakr and Umar are kuffar, which you do believe. I know Shias believe that, but they do taqiyya, which you just advised. You are sitting in the US right now, and you are advising the Shias to do taqiyya while you are actually making it difficult for them to do taqiyya. You yourself are saying things that Shias find absolutely difficult to defend globally. You put them in a very difficult situation. You put them in a very, very bad situation. People might be getting killed because of you, because of your rhetoric and your language and your insulting behavior and your devastating attitude. So the reason why I want to debate face to face with people like you is to not let you, have these excuses, right? So
Or else.
I am an
Or
open
else.
guy. Everyone, you've been telling me, you've been telling me to wear dupatta and burqa and niqab. I am in speaker's corner, publicly available for anyone to approach and debate and ask questions. You are the one sitting in a box in the US somewhere. I don't know if you are seen in public. I don't know. I don't know where you are. Okay. Everyone knows where I am. I'm in London. I frequent every other Sunday, or every few Sundays. I frequent the park. Anyone who wants to talk to me, they can come and speak to me on camera. People have done that. I've been screaming. I've been throwing out debate challenges to your elders, bona fide elders, not people like you're a renegade. The problem is you are not owned by any Shia denomination. No one owns you. They think you're just a heretic. You're just a noisy guy who's causing trouble, who's actually exposing the Shia beliefs, and they don't want to do that. They want to do taqiyya. This is why they don't accept debate challenges. I've challenged Ammar Nakshawani. He's nowhere to be seen, just posting videos online and just behaving the way he does. And none of your muammams in London or outside of London have the guts to face us in a debate. There's a reason for that. Now, you want to debate us? Most welcome. Most welcome. 5 debates. 5 of my choice topics. 5 topics of your choice. Face to face. I'll come to the US. What's the problem? You want to debate online so that it can be messy and then you can start making excuses and start posting clips afterwards and claiming victory? No, we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have face-to-face debates, 5 topics of my choice, 5 topics of your choice. We can have debates in the English language and Urdu language so that both audiences benefit. Yallah. Now we will see who's wearing the niqab, who's wearing the burqa, and who's wearing the dupatta or hijab. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I did not leave any excuse for you because the offer I gave you pretty much took away any excuse from you. I said your stream, your platform, your moderator, your laws, and your conditions. And the topic we choose, the topic by consensus. 5 topic from your side, 5 topic from my side. So all the lame excuses you gave, that I misbehave, that I use foul language, that I cut somebody down, I drop people's calls, they are obviously inapplicable if it's your platform, if it's your moderator, if it's your conditions of debate. So all of them have been erased. So you have no reason to deny me a debate online except for your cowardice and except for the fact that you know for a fact that you cannot face me. Now you said that Shias disown me. Not all Shias disown me. You know for a fact that a big population of Shias support me all over the world, in all countries, including the UK, including the Pakistan, India, European countries, the United States, all over the world. So there's no figure in the Shia world all Shias look up to and all Shias support. Because they're like any other big denomination, there are differences of opinion. So some people follow certain individuals, and like all other denominations, there are divisions, and a lot of Shias support me. On the contrary, I don't think a lot of Omari support you. I don't think you have any standing within the Omari denomination, but I could be wrong. But I know for a fact there are a lot of people more senior than you who have debated me, and they have been defeated clearly. Now, you said that I put Shias in difficult situation and I put Shias in risk. So I do not put Shias at risk. It's your firqa, takfiri firqa, that you have this factory of takfir for every Muslim. Every denomination is kafir according to you. Barelvis are kafir, Deobandis are kafir, Maturidis, Ash'aris, everybody is kafir except you, the Salafis. Everybody is mushrik. And it's you and the countries of the Wahabi countries of the Gulf that have been funding and supporting militant groups that engage in the takfir of Shia and killing of Shia for the last 40, 50 years. Okay, you say you come to the speaker's corner. When who comes to the speaker corner? And which kind of debate happens here? There are no laws there. And there are no rules there. And there are no, of course, you cannot show books there. Whoever talks fast and whoever could out-talk the other person, and he's probably wins. And there are no scholars there. And you said you have debated Ammar Naqshawani. We know for a fact that he's not a debater. He's merely a public speaker. Now, within the Shia realm, everyone knows in the Arabic language, in Farsi language, in English language, in Urdu, I'm the foremost. If there were a question of being peers of each other, of course, I'm way more in the Shia world. There's no one like me. That's for a fact. I'm not saying to praise myself, but everybody knows that I'm the foremost defender of the Shia world today. So, and especially in the English language, there's no one like me who can defend the Shia world. So if there was a question of being peers, I should not even talk to you. I should demand way more senior scholars than yourself to come to talk to me. And 10 years ago, I debated you. I'm sorry, I challenged you to debate, and you ran away, and your whole group ran away. And you guys then decided to bring Farid to debate me, and he put conditions that I cannot show books, and I agreed to come to the UK at that time. I said, I'm coming to the UK. Then you guys came up with a condition that I cannot display books in a debate. And it should be 1 hour only. So this show that you come up with, that coming to the UK, I disagree. But if you want to come to the US, you're more than welcome. I'm saying that doing online is very feasible, and we can do it. But if you want to do it in person, and you want to do it in the US, I'm not going to spend a dime. You will have to rent. You will have to hire the security companies that I'm going to recommend. And you will have to hire the camera crew. If you can do that, that'll take a lot of money and resources to do that, then I'll agree to that. If you are going to the credible, bonded, and secured security companies that are going to ensure security, and that's going to run in hundreds of thousands of dollars, the bills for that, for 10 debates. And a camera crew, every cameraman takes how much? Like $100 an hour or more. I don't think why waste such money? Why waste such money? We can do it easily online without traveling in the comfort of our own studios, without spending extra money at all. And since I've given you the option, this easy offer, what does the cowardice tell us? Explain to us. Your platform, your stream, your moderator, and your rules of debate. Still, you're going to say no, Adnan Rashid? Tell me why you do not deserve a dupatta. Answer me.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for your response. And now it's my time. Okay, so you are accusing me of cowardice, and you want to hire. You want to hire.
Ask you one favor, brother. Just turn on your camera. Come on. I know it's a real account. I know that.
Don't, brother, please.
And then
please
go ahead.
I'm speaking to your scholar, the person you've been calling Allama. I don't know whether he's an Allama or not. Let me speak to him. Thank you. Stay out of this, please. Thank you.
No, that's a good idea. Open your camera. What's wrong? What are you afraid of?
I'm in my bed.
Get out of the bed. You don't have a living room?
Yeah, no. Okay, so let's continue. It's my time now. So
maybe he's wearing dupatta. Maybe he's wearing dupatta in his bed.
Exactly, I don't want to debate you online. I will debate you face to face. I know you will run. I know you will avoid. You want to hire a company to protect you. And you accuse us of cowardice. You accuse Umar bin Khattab radiallahu an of cowardice. You are like the people of Kufa who are hiding behind walls.
So you expect me?
Wait.
You expect that no security is needed? for sensitive debates like on the kufr of Abu Bakr. You expect that no security is needed? Are you insane?
Mr. Hassan,
are you insane?
Look, I let you speak without interruption.
Sure,
you
go
have
ahead.
to have the patience. You have to have the patience to listen to me as well, whether you like it or
Absolutely.
not. There's a lot of stuff you said I didn't like, but I'm listening to it. No problem. Have patience. Have patience.
Sure.
Okay? So
go ahead.
So you're the one challenging me, putting out challenges, sending me and Muhammad hijab dubattas. Okay,
Yeah,
repeatedly
absolutely.
challenging me. You named me, and now you're saying I don't even consider you to be an opponent. I don't consider you to be a threat. You are a nobody. You are the one naming me and asking for my time, begging me for my time. You are the one begging me literally on my time
I'm
and
not
trying
begging.
to poke me
I've
and
never
provoke me.
begged.
Wait. No, please, no. Be patient. Be patient. I can laugh louder. Trust me, I can laugh louder. I'm a different type of person. You've dealt with different people. I'm a different type of person. When you face me face to face, you will see. I won't hit you. I won't attack you, but I will debate you. What we call debating, because I have debated for the last 20 years. Okay, so now coming back to your points. Okay, you are the one running. I don't go with any security to Speaker's Corner. I'm not a coward. I don't run from people. Shias know where I am. If they want to send their scholars, actually they can contact me easily. I'm one of the easiest persons to contact. They have been running from me. Your muammams, they don't have the balls to come and face me. I've been telling them, come, tell us, bring one of your, sorry, 1 second, bring you one of your bona fide scholars who is qualified, who has some backing, okay? Then we will debate them. Whether we have the backing or not, I'm not going to even discuss that. If I don't have the backing, why are you calling me? Why are you sending dubbattas and hijabs towards me if I don't have the backing? Why are you begging me for my time then? So obviously I have the backing. You want my attention. That's why you've been sending me debate challenges. Otherwise, you're inconsistent. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. If I'm not worthy of your time, why are you sending me challenges? Repeatedly. Here I am right now talking to you directly. I'm telling you to face me. Okay? We're going to come to the US. No security needed. You are not under threat. No one's going to come and kill you. Okay? Because that's the US, right? If you don't have the courage to come out of your box, of your little room with some books behind you, if you don't have the courage to come out, don't challenge people. Don't call upon people. I challenge people. I face people. Okay, there is someone like you in Pakistan as well, that Muhammad Ali Mirza as well, engineer, right? He be challenging people and he's not willing to come out of his box. So you must come out of your box and face us face to face like proper men, not like the people of Kufa, men like Hussein radiallahu anh. We are the true lovers and followers of Hussein because we behave like him. We follow his path. We come out. We face the enemy face to face. We don't hide. We don't sit in boxes. We don't confine ourselves. Don't send people hijabs and niqabs and messages. And when they come to face you, you start making excuses. We're going to debate face to face, brother. Okay, it's not going to be like any other debate. Either you come to London and we can find the money for you to fly over, okay? Or no problem. I will come to the US. We will sit in a separate location. It doesn't have to be a public debate. We'll just put cameras in front of us. It's going to be me and you and maybe a couple of your supporters, couple of your team members, a couple of my team members. We don't have to make it a public affair. We can sit in front of cameras face to face so that you can't play the games you've been playing online, so that I can't play the games I play online, right? So that's the best way to do this work. Okay, over to you. Now you.
So again,
Thank you for listening.
because he does not want to debate, well, he did not address the offer I gave him. I told him his stream, again, his platform, his moderator, his conditions and rules of debate. And how could I disrupt you there? How could I drop you? What was your excuse? You did not give me any excuse. The only excuse that you gave him that you want to face men like men. You cannot face me men like this. Are we supposed to wrestle? Is this WrestleMania that we are playing? Is it a boxing match? Or it is a conversation that we are going to have based on evidence, based on proofs? If that is the case, it's very possible and it's easier and more feasible to do it online. And don't tell me you don't do it online. What happens when you have to face Allahyari, it cannot be online? What's the reason? The reason is that you cannot face me online. You don't have any proofs. That's the only reason that you do not want to debate me. You are coming with these lame excuses that we have to meet face and face. And I agree to that. But I'm not going to spend a dime. You have to hire the camera crews that I'm going to recommend. A debate has to be professionally recorded. And you know that this cannot be done with iPhones. This has to be professional sound system, professional cameras. And don't tell me that security is not going to be needed there. Don't tell me if that's something, if you're coming from there and I'm coming from the US and we are meeting in a location, you're going to tell me, you have to be insane. Don't tell me it's a matter of cowardice. It's a matter of common sense that a meeting like that requires security. Of course, it requires security. And even if it's not public, it requires security. And those security as such requires expenditure. If you're willing to invest, if you have investors for this debate, be my guest. I'll be there. Inshallah, tabarak, and I agree to that. But why do that? Because you do not want to debate. And you're saying that I've begged you. Because you're something. No, because you're a nuisance. Because I want to put you in your place. That you can run around calling Shias mushrik online. And you think you have proofs. And let's talk about shirk. Come, I'll show you about your God. About that demon and the heavens that you believe with many hands, many eyes, and one leg. That you believe he created the heavens and the earth and he's been running up and down and he keeps running and jogging and resting. And let's talk about your God, who is mushrik, whether your God is stronger or Hindu God, and what's the difference between your God. Let's talk on these issues. Because you come online and you call Shias mushrik. And I know that you are not worth my time. However, as a nuisance to the Shias, I'm calling on you to debate me, not as something that you are, not as somebody important that you are saying that I'm begging you. Okay. Now we know for a fact that you keep debating people online. We know for a fact. Now when facing me, you do not have the courtesy. Now talking to me, you do not have the courtesy. You do not have the courage to even open your camera. To open your camera and talk to me. Okay? While you go everywhere else, you have debates with Qadianis, every other sect, every other denomination. You can have Christians, you can have debates online. With me, no. It has to be in person because you want to make it impossible, because you want an excuse to run away. So either in person, with the conditions I mentioned to you, in person is going to be different. Security has expenses, cameras, crews, professional studios, all these things are expensive. If you're willing to invest, be my guest. California is pretty expensive. There are good studios here, and there are good security companies. MashaAllah. Spend your money. You Wahhabis have good money. I know that. I'll come there. I'll be there. But if you want it easy, your platform, your moderator, your stream, on your schedule, on your rules of debate, I'll be there. And what topic do you want to study? Tell me why you can't do it online. When I gave you this offer, address this specific question. If it's going to be your rules of debate and your stream, okay. And if I misbehave, everybody's going to know. If I call you names, these lies that you come up with, I call people names. Okay. If I do that in a debate with you, so who's going to look bad? Who's going to be considered defeated by all the audience? You really expect that I will come in a debate with you and call you names, and I'm going to misbehave, and I'm going to disrupt the debate by doing that? You really expect that? You expect anybody to believe you? Now go ahead. Tell me if I'm going to be on your stream with your moderator and you're controlling the volume, you're controlling the cameras.
You're repeating yourself.
Why you are not agreeing to a debate online? What's the answer?
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brilliant.
Yes.
So I've already given my reasons that I don't want to debate you online because you have certain characteristics other people don't have. I have debated Qadianis offline and online. I have debated Qadianis in person. I've debated Qadianis in Canada, in Britain, and other parts of the world. I have debated them face to face. They have more balls. They have more guts and courage than you do. You are sitting in a box. Qadianis claim to be the most persecuted community in the Muslim world. And they have the guts to come out to face me in Canada. They sat with me and they debated with me, okay, for 4 hours. I had a face-to-face debate with a Qadiani Murabbi who's a bona fide Qadiani Murabbi that the Qadianis
I've asked you a
own.
question. Please address the question.
Wait. Relax. I listened to you for a long time with patience. Patience is a
Okay.
basic prerequisite
Qadianis
for
of
a
guts.
debate,
Go ahead.
right? Okay, yeah. So you keep telling us Omar ran away from the battlefield. These Umris don't have the courage. These Umris. What happened to the people of Kufa now? What's wrong with the Kufans now? Why are the Kufans not coming out when they are challenged? Come out, face us, face to face. I have
Are
debated
we
Shias
wrestling?
offline. Wait, listen. No wrestling. No. You're asking me a question. What's wrong with debating online? I'm asking you a question. What's wrong to face? Why are you running from a debate face to face? I'm the same person, same voice, same arguments. So
Yeah,
what's
I
wrong with you
agreed.
sitting
I
in
agreed,
front?
Mr.
Okay,
Adnan
wait.
Rashid. You're not
Okay.
hearing me. I agreed.
Okay.
I said
Okay. Now
it takes more
so
preparation.
we'll agree. Good.
No.
We'll agree.
Hold on.
We agree.
It takes more preparation. It takes
No, it
more
doesn't.
resources, more time, and more expenses. If you're willing
Listen,
to put
I'm
up
not going
the
to.
expenses and make some
We
legal
don't need.
contracts with me,
We don't need a stadium. We don't need an arena.
we don't.
I
We
don't
need a
need an
professional
arena to debate.
studio. We do not need a stadium. We need a professional
No, we
studio.
don't need it. I've
So,
done a
then
debate.
I'm not
I've been
debating.
debating
If
for
it's not a professional
Wait.
studio, if
So
it's
you-
not,
so
audio,
you're-
video is not going to be recorded professionally,
So you're
I'm out.
making excuses. You're
No.
making excuses now. You're making excuses.
So what? How are you going to record it? How are you going to record it for the people? I'm not debating you for yourself. I'm debating you for the people. How are you going to stream it if it's not a professional studio?
Finish my point. Let me finish my voice.
Sure.
Let me finish my points. Then you can come back and say what you like. Thank you. Look, now you're behaving like you imagined Umar. You know, just like you imagined Umar bin Khattab, radiallahu anh, running away from the battlefield. You're behaving like him now. Your own imagined, you made up Umar. You're behaving
That's
like
exactly
him now.
you.
You are making excuses now that you won't debate until we have Hollywood style camera equipment and audio setting. We don't need that. I've debated for 20 years some of the major Christian scholars, Jewish scholars, and Shias are the only ones missing. I mean, I've even debated the Qadianis. They're the only ones who don't have the guts for some reason to send their muammams forward to debate us formally in a formal setting. You seem to be the one who has been challenging us, so let's do it. Let's do it. We have a golden opportunity now. You have the attention of Adnan Rashid you've been seeking for so long. You've been begging me for attention. Here I am now. I'm responding to you. Let's organize a debate. We don't need a studio. All we need is good cameras and good sound system, good mics, and job done. You need 2 people with you to help you out with books or with evidence. I need 2 people with me to help me out with the equipment. No guns allowed. No tasers allowed, no sticks, no baseball bats, no knives, no knuckle dusters, nothing allowed. We will be searched before we enter the building, okay? You can have your big rings on, no problem. I don't think those rings can cause any damage. So no violence. Look, I'm a very friendly. Wait, let me finish. I'm a very friendly person, Mr. Allahyari.
Yeah.
When you meet with me, you like me, okay?
So basically, you're running.
When it comes to our deen, we represent our deen as we see it. Let's do it. You've been throwing things at us that Allah is this, Allah is that, Mujassama. We don't believe any of these things. These are your imaginations. Just like you imagine Umar, Abu Bakr in a certain way, just like you imagine the Ahlul Bayt. Complete lies. Complete lies. You don't even believe in the Ahlul Bayt. You claim that you are upon the religion of Ahlul Bayt. You don't believe in the religion of Ahlul Bayt. If you prove to me at any time, anywhere in the world, that you have the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt, you are following the liars of Kufa, the Iraqi liars who made up lies in the name of Ahlul Bayt, and you have made up a religion in their name. This is what you are following. You don't follow the Ahlul Bayt. You will never be able to prove that until the day of judgment. And that's one of the debate topics, by the way. This is one of the tips I will give you. This is a giveaway. Prove to us that you follow the religion of the Ahlul Bayt. Never will you be able to do that. Once we start digging deeper, your deception will be revealed and it will be exposed. So let's do it. Look. Let's stop this back and forth. Let's not waste time. Organize time and dates. 6 months from now, 1 year from now, your choice. We don't need an arena. We don't need a stadium. We don't need the U.S. Army to defend us, to protect us, or to protect you rather, because I don't need any protection. I don't need any security. You need it. So you don't need U.S. Marines or U.S. Navy or U.S. Air Force to protect you. All we need is a small room, like a studio, where we can put cameras and good mics and record, and let the people decide and let the world see. We will debate in English. We will debate in Urdu. Right? And
Can I
that's
say
it.
something, please? Can I say what permission?
If you want to say, no problem. This is your stream. Is Allahyari's stream. So you want to say something? No
Allow
problem.
me to talk, Brother Abu Zar. May God bless you. Okay. Thank you, Adnan Rashid. You did not answer my question. I asked you a specific question, sir. You took all this time. You talked about everything else, but you did not answer my question. Let me repeat my question to you one more time. This is the fourth or fifth time I'm repeating this question. Your platform, your stream. You control the mics. You control the cameras. You bring you a moderator. He could be the most ardent anti-Shia Nasibi moderator in the world. I don't care. And you set the rules of the debate online. Why cannot such a debate take place? What's the reason? Give us the reason. Explain it to us, please.
The reason
we did not hear any explanation to that. One more time. Try.
I will repeat my reasons. You are a manipulator. You're rude. You can drop streams. You can drop yourself. For example, if you join a stream on our channel, let's say, and you're losing the debate, you're doing bad, you will drop. You will say, oh, I lost internet, electricity went, I'm in Somalia, electricity went. So you can make 101 excuses. Wait. I'm very consistent. I'm telling you, I have nothing to fear. I can prove that. I can prove that.
Yeah.
I've been out and about. I'm in public. People can find me where I am. You are not to be found anywhere. You're sitting in a room somewhere, in a dungeon. We don't even. You could be in Iraq for all week here. You could be anywhere. We don't know where you are. So there is a reason why you're refusing to debate face to face. There's a reason for that, and you're trying to hide that reason by throwing the question at me as if I'm the one who's a coward. I'm not. I'm saying I want to debate you face to face. Where are you, man? Where are you? Why are you hiding from us?
You did not answer my question. The excuse that you gave is preposterous and lame and childish and really stupid. That I will drop the call and I'll say I'm in Somalia. That's so stupid. I'm willing to give in writing to you and declare and put it on my website and my channels that if I disconnect, I'm automatically considered defeated, and your position is automatically proven. Does that satisfy you? I'm going to give you my word of honor to you that I will not disconnect. And I will also declare beforehand, if I disconnect in the debate, if I cut off my light, if I cut off my video connection to you, if I cut off my microphone, claiming that I'm in Somalia or in Afghanistan or in Karachi or somewhere, light went out, my excuses will not be accepted and I will be automatically considered defeated. Does that satisfy you?
No, it does not, because now you're.
So what's your explanation then?
My explanation is, you're laughing. You're laughing is not going to.
You are making a fool of yourself, Adnan Rashid. You're running and running because you don't want to debate.
Allahyari, anyone who knows me, anyone who
knows you for the last 10 years, you've been dodging. You've been dodging, you've been running 15 years, more than 10 years. I said 12 years. You've been running away from me.
Okay. Are you not going to debate face to face? Just answer this question. Are you not going to debate face to face?
Let me answer you. Okay, now my turn. Okay, thank you, sir. You said that you have been calling on mu'ammams. Perhaps the mu'ammams do not consider you worthy of debate. Perhaps those mu'ammams have better things to do. Perhaps they do not think debating is a good idea, especially in a public place, in the park, where really you cannot have scholarly discussions, where only you could have brief discourses, not detailed discussions. Perhaps that could be a reason, or some other reason, or perhaps they're not learned enough. I don't know. Or why they have not accepted your calls. But I generally consider the speaker's corner not to be a good place to have any meaningful debates because you cannot have rules there, and you cannot have detailed, and you cannot show evidence there.
I am saying a venue or a studio.
That's one thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Not speaker's corner. So speaker's corner. You said you go to speaker's corner, and you have asked Shia ulama to come, so they have not come. So that's my answer to you. Now about Mr. Adnan Rashid. Let me finish. Mr. Adnan Rashid, let me finish. So I think I've demonstrated very clearly that you're dodging, you're evading, and you're the excuses that you're bringing for having an online debate, which would be very easy, which could be scheduled for tomorrow, which could be scheduled for day after tomorrow. That's so easy because I have a professional studio and you have a professional studio, and it's very easy. All we have to do is agree on rules and agree on the time. Well, I've already agreed to rules. It's your rules. So it could happen tomorrow. So that's very easy. And we could have several of those debates, one after the other, without having to travel. It has expenses. It takes time. You have to be away from your job, from your family, and all these things, inconveniences, things. And then the matter of security and expense, all the things that come with acquiring a place to record. So you do not, everybody knows that you do not have any reason to debate me online except that you're afraid of me, scared of me, and that no other reason could be. You have debated everybody else online except me. But now that you say that we should meet in person, I say I welcome that. No problem, Mr. Adnan Rashid. However, I know that this thing requires resources, and you are not a person, specifically you, worth a dime of my money to spend on you, on a debate on you. For that reason, all the expenses will be on you, because you are the one who's making it hard, Mr. Adnan Rashid. Now, you said we do not need a stadium. You're right. We do not need a stadium, nor ever I said that we should rent a stadium. However, we need a studio, because we are not doing debate in order to teach each other individually. We are doing this debate in order to inform the general public, the public at large, from both denominations. It's for the audience. It's not for us. And the audience will not be at that location and that is place we are recording. Therefore, it has to be recorded properly. It has to be recorded professionally. Here at my studio, I've done my best. Although my resources are limited, I've done my best to have a professional camera, professional audio system, video system. And I know this cannot be done by a layman. If we are going to meet somewhere, we rent like a room in a meeting room in a hotel or somewhere. This cannot be done. This requires professional handling by professional cameramen. So the audio would be recorded properly. Video would be, and this video from various shots. You're saying we don't need anybody. No, we need those people. So the audio is recorded properly and video from various shots are recorded properly. And then the evidence that we are going to provide. I'm going to show books. I do not want you to later claim that I did not show books. So I want special cameras to focus on my books, like I show here on my camera, on my studio. In my studio, I have cameras here. If I want to show a book, I can show you a far shot. And then I can a close-up shot to the line. Creating this in another place, this requires quite an amount of resources to be able to show books, and those books would be recorded. So the audience would see them. That's my condition, because I have proofs. I want to be able, in any debate, to be able to show my proofs and for the audience to see those proofs, that evidence that I have. So you are going to arrange for that. And I don't think you are willing to do that. And then the matter of security, of course, it's insane to say, well, we don't. You said yourself, we come in, somebody searches us. Who's going to search us? Who is going to? Security. That security has to be bonded and insured. And you cannot have just one security guy there. It has to be from a proper, reputable company that provides security for both sides, because it's important. We know these are sensitive topics, and I personally have many, many enemies. You do not have any enemies because you're nobody. You do not matter. I'm the top of the notch, the cream of the crop in the sheer world when it comes to these topics. Everybody knows that. And if I feel my life is threatened, if I feel I need professional security, it's not insane. That's a very, very understandable situation. So you are going to be willing to provide that. And then we are going to make a contract, legal contract, because I don't want if we are going to do online debate, I don't require a legal contract, because there's not a lot of time invested. But if you want to do it in person, then that has to be legally by attorneys of both sides. Conditions of debate, places of debate, and the equipment that we provided. All of that will be in writing from both sides. Yes, I will agree to that. If you're not willing to this, now you would say why you want it legal. Because I'm not playing games. I'm not playing games. I want you to sign in a contract that these are the laws of the debate. And under these circumstances, we are going to meet. And these are the obligation of each party. And then we're going to meet. Because if you're not bound by that, you can play tricks. And everybody knows that you're a joker and you have no credibility anywhere. So my suggestion to you, Mr. Adnan Rashid, this debate could be done very easily online, without any of these expenses, any of these difficult steps to be taken. If you stop playing lame excuses, everybody has known. You have shown that you have already. As a matter of fact, you are already, Adnan Rashid. You have accepted your defeat, just by putting framing the topic as such. Oh, you're Kufi, you're running away. Nobody is running away, Mr. Adnan Rashid. I'm just saying this is more practical online. It's easier. And the excuses that you give, that I'll cut off and turn off lights, those are stupid excuses. So you have already accepted your defeat by displaying that you don't want to debate. You are just making excuses that we should meet in person. I'll meet you in person. I'll meet tens of you in person. But these are my conditions, that everything will be legally bound, and you're going to sign a contract, and you're going to pay for all those. There's not going to be a dime for me. Everything will go to the studio. Everything will go to the cameraman. Everything will go to the security companies who are going to provide security. Okay? Whenever you're ready, I'm either online or in person. Let me know.
Thank you.
Mr. Adnan, billion-dollar.
Wait.
Let him talk. Let him say something. He wants to say something. Let him say.
Relax? Can you
let him say something,
Thank you.
Adnan. Why are you in a rush? You're in a bed anyways.
You didn't come in. Yeah. Let me speak now. Thank you. And let Allahyari speak for multiple minutes, many minutes, and he had his time, right? Now, if everyone's watching carefully, and I am watching carefully, you could see Allahyari making excuses like the people of Kufa did, right? And you can see Allahyari actually playing the very character he attributes to Umar bin Khattab, the runner, the one who makes excuses to run, okay, to avoid a face-to-face discussion. If all the Rafida who are watching, who hate the Sahaba and curse them and say all sorts of evil things about the best people who walked the planet, who stood by the Prophet, who fought the Romans and the Persians, all the Rafida who are watching right now, this is how the people of Kufa behaved. I just want you to see the demonstration.
Oh, come on. Talk about what I said, please. Please, stop attacking. Wasting our time. Talk about what I said. My proposals to you. Address the proposals.
I am. Just have the decency to let me talk as well. Like I let you talk. You spoke.
Did I talk about Kufa? Did I talk about how Umar ran? I could have. I could have talked about 20 minutes about Umar running away.
You repeated yourself. You repeated your excuses like 20 times. I listened to them. So now listen to me. Have the patience. So with regards to you making all those excuses, they're not valid. Clearly, you don't want to face me in a face-to-face debate.
I do.
For some reason.
I said I do.
Okay. No, wait.
Online and in person. You did not hear me. Should I repeat it?
You're putting impossible restrictions, just like you accused Farid of doing.
What's impossible? What is impossible?
Okay. You want a contract. You want contract signed. You want security.
Yes, I want a contract. You're the one who's running away.
Wait. And you don't want any of that for a
Why you do not want to sign a contract for a debate?
Relax. I'm just trying.
I'm not joking around. If you want to debate in person, we will draft a legal contract by my attorney and your attorney. Yeah, go ahead.
You're being unfair. This is why I want a face-to-face debate, because you won't be able to do this.
So what are you going to do in face-to-face? Let's say in face-to-face, if I interrupt you, what are you going to do? You attack me?
Nothing. We're going to stop the debate. We're going to say no.
So you can do the same thing online. You can do the same thing online. You can stop the.
By the way,
if I interrupt you in an online debate, you can stop the debate. Oh yeah. You're threatening already. You started threatening. In person you will not be able to do it. What are you going to do? Attack me?
I think you're imagining things. Let me.
Oh yeah, no.
Thank you.
No, exactly. That's what you're saying. We will physically stop you. That's what you mean. That in person you'll not be able to interrupt me.
We'll stop the debate. I said. You're listening to things.
Why you cannot stop the debate online? Tell me why you cannot stop the debate online.
You're hearing the jinniya of Kulthum. You know, you claim that Kulthum was a jinniya that was married to
No,
Omar. You're hearing her
Jinniya
now.
was the evil Jinniya was married to Omar. That was what we claimed. You misunderstood me.
This is exactly what I'm saying. That the jinniya you imagined in the place of Kulthum, she's
Surah Jinn
now. Wait,
is superstitious.
wait.
Surah Jinn is
listen.
you mock
Can I
jinn.
speak?
Surah Jinn is
Can I
not in
speak?
Quran.
Can I speak now? Can I
Yeah,
speak?
absolutely.
Can I speak?
Be my guest.
We will discuss. Look, all of these topics that you have been throwing out there, your kufr of disbelieving in the Quran, that you believe in the tahrif of the Quran. You're one of those kuffar who believes in that. I'll debate you.
Oh, so is Aisha and Omar before me.
Well, we'll see. When we debate, we will see.
But why
We
don't
will
we
see your
debate in
deception.
Zoom? Why don't we debate in Zoom? Why
Wait.
not?
Thank
What's
you.
wrong?
Thank you.
$1
Why
billion
not?
meetings
Why
happen
don't we
in Zoom.
debate on face to face? Why not?
No.
Why not? I can say
So I said I will. I said I will, but that's more difficult. That just takes more preparation, more steps to be taken.
Now,
so it's not a joke. See, if you want to meet me in a person, in a debate formal, so it's not a waste of my time. So it's not really illogical, irrational to have a contract. Where have you been living? Which kind of job you do? If you want to do a world-class debate, you think it's very extravagant to expect a contract?
Mr. Allahyari, I don't know if you have seen my debates. They are world-class debates. I'm not claiming victory.
I don't know. Those are my requirements for in-person debate.
Let me
okay, let him finish. Abu Zar, let him finish.
I had a debate with the Christian scholar in Atlanta, Georgia, in 2018, January 2018, with one of their theologians who is actually qualified, who is a PhD, Doctor of Theology, Dr. James White. I debated him in a Christian convention in 2018, and you can go and watch it and learn some manners there, inshallah. So I'm not going to do that with you. I don't think you deserve that honor. What we're going to do is we're going to sit, because you are a nuisance. You're calling me a nuisance. You're a nuisance. You're a nuisance to Shia. Calling Khamenei gay.
Oh, please address the topic. Please address the topic. Sir, please address the topic. Adnan Rashid, we're talking the debate.
I will.
Okay, don't attack me personally. Focus on the topic.
Yeah. The reason you're not actually look. The reason why you don't want to debate face to face is because you're scared of the Shia, not the Sunnis. Because you've been calling the leader gay. You've been calling Khamenei gay.
Whatever the reason. Whatever the reason. Whatever the reason. Whatever the reason.
The Shia. You're not.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So
it doesn't. Whatever the reason. If you want to meet face to face, you yourself said we have to be searched, not to carry weapons. Okay. Yourself say.
That was you know sarcasm. Are you aware of?
So we don't have to be searched. So I just have to trust you.
We don't have to be searched.
But you're not a suicide bomber. You believe if you kill me in a suicide bombing, you will go to paradise, right? You believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
You will go to that. You don't believe that? Suicide bombing?
No, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe
what your ulama do? All your senior ulama of the Wahhabis do?
Okay, we can debate that. If you want to discuss that, we can debate anything you want to talk about. Allahyari. You're an interesting.
Hijabi in Zoom, be moderator. How about you bring Hijabi as a moderator?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'll ignore.
Why are you running from this?
Okay. So I don't think you have any excuse, Adnan. Adnan, you are running and running and running. Okay. Your platform, your stream, your moderator, your laws, you choose the time.
Okay.
What's your lame excuse now?
Okay.
Go.
Now let me finish. Now.
Hijabi the moderator.
No. Okay, it's gonna be our stream. Good. Done. Let's do it. It's gonna be our stream. Done. Now that I have shown, don't interrupt me, please. Don't interrupt me.
Yeah.
Now that I have shown the whole world the coward Allahyari is. Whatever he says about Umar bin Khattab, he himself is that person. Okay, he doesn't want to face me. He's putting impossible restrictions. Okay, impossible conditions. He wants to sign a contract. He wants Hollywood and Bollywood present. He wants the U.S. military present to protect him. Okay, so now that he doesn't want to do that, we will show him what he's made of. We will take up his offer. It's going to be our stream. It's going to be our stream, our platform, our moderators.
Absolutely.
We will choose topics. Okay, we will choose topics in Urdu and English. Okay, 5 debates in Urdu, 5 debates in English. Okay, we will choose these topics. And
why not everything in English? Come on, I have plenty of Urdu debates. Let's do everything in English.
I want to debate you in Urdu as well because I'm fluent in Urdu. Urdu bhi bolta hu.
Let's do everything in English because there's less material in English. I have hundreds of debates in Urdu.
No,
English.
We have a lot of Urdu. We have a lot
No,
of Urdu.
I want English. All 10 in English. All 10 in English. Come on.
No, you just said your conditions. What's wrong with you now? Why are you running now? Why you just said your conditions? So it's now you're gonna bite your tongue now. You're gonna be.
No, it's just a suggestion. Adnan Rashid. Adnan Rashid. I'm just suggesting. Okay, since you believe your position is so strong, I'm suggesting because there are plenty of scholars who give speeches and there are plenty of debates in Urdu.
You're not in the position of giving suggestions now. You said you will agree.
I am actually. I can request you. It's not. Please.
So let's stick to that.
So you are not a god that I cannot suggest something. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay. So I would like to be everything in English, all 10 in English, okay?
No, we will do 5 in English, 5 in Urdu. And
so you will not do. So you will not do if I say all 10 in English. You'll run away.
You want to do another 5 in English? No problem. No problem.
Okay. First we do 10 in English. First we do 10 in English, and then we start in Urdu. As many you want. How is that?
Let's do a series. Let's do a series of discussions. Okay. I don't want to. Let's continue to educate our people. Let's do it in a friendly way so that people can actually learn.
So okay. Thank you, Adnan.
My agenda. Wait. Can I quickly finish and then you can come
Absolutely. Sure.
My agenda in this is to educate people. My agenda is not to win or
your agenda is to obfuscate.
My agenda
lose
is
in English.
to,
I think you just don't want to lose in English. That's the problem. You don't want people to know.
Brother, I don't know why you're intervening. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Allahyari. He's your Allama. When your Allama is speaking, it's so rude. Is he not doing a good job? Is he not doing a good job that you have to intervene? Let him speak. He's your mouth.
He's the moderator in the show. So he's okay. He's okay. He's the moderator here. So probably you don't know.
Let him
He's the moderator, okay?
Once I had a discussion in Speaker's Corner with Shias. They chose one guy to speak with me, and then they decided that he's not doing a good job. All 10 of them started speaking. So stay
Okay.
So Allahyari. What we're gonna do is we're gonna agree to dates of these debates. Okay, 5 debates in Urdu, 5 debates in English. Okay, I'm gonna choose the topics. Okay, and you're gonna debate. Okay, because you have said your conditions, your channel, your moderation.
So you're not going to allow me to choose any topic of those 10 topics?
You said because you said you will.
You're not going to even allow me to suggest?
No.
Okay. No, that's fine. What are they? Go give me the topics. Give me the topics.
We will send you the list. You will debate all those 10 topics, okay?
Okay, they have to be critical, important issues, okay?
No. Look, Allahyari. You think you're a man. You first you were behaving like a macho man. Now you have to
hold on. Let me stop personal attacks, please. Stop personal attacks. Let me address a few things. Okay.
No. There's nothing to address. We have agreed now. We're
no.
Somewhere.
Let me talk for a second, please. Let me talk for a second. Adnan, please allow me. Yeah.
Just hang on a second.
We will have 10 debates of my choice, topics that you will be able to defend. It's not going to be, we're not going to debate whether we landed on moon or not. We're not going to debate that. It's going to be Shia Sunni discourse. We're going to have 10 debates. You're going to defend your position from the Shia perspective. We have certain concerns. We want to highlight certain things. We will debate those topics that interest us and that will interest your audience. And those debates will be on my channel, okay? Urdu and English, okay? And we will debate 5 in Urdu, 5 in English, right? I will send you the topics, the list of the topics, and the dates, so that we can have some.
So hold on. Let me talk about. Let me address this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
when I gave you the offer, and you time and again you attacked me for being coward like Omar. Time and again you attacked me personally.
No.
And this is very.
Your Omar.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We don't have that Omar. We have the Omar who fought the Persians who conquered the Persians and the Romans.
We know a real Omar that exists in books of history.
Who conquered the Persians and the Romans.
He did not. He never moved out of Medina. Please allow me to talk, please. Okay.
He was the commander.
Okay. Allow me to speak, Mr. Adnan. Allow me to speak, please.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
So now that you saw this, so embarrassing for you, because you cannot. There's no reason for you, no excuse for you to run away from an online debate. And everybody saw that the conditions that I made for an in-person debate, they are not unreasonable. I said we should have a contract.
Really?
There's nothing wrong with that. If something is in writing, legally bound by both sides, that ensures
Let
that both
people
sides.
decide.
Please allow me to talk. That ensures
Go
that
ahead.
both sides agree to the rules of debate, and the debate take place in an orderly fashion. And if I ask that there should be professional cameramen, that's very reasonable. That's the only way you can record it and you could present it to the audience. And if I said there should be sufficient security and you mocked it that I'm requiring U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force and U.S. military, no. Sufficient security for the debate to take place, that is reasonable, and it should only take place if there's sufficient security. So all these things that you were mocking, they were actually very reasonable. They were very rational, very logical. And you saw that no, that's not you, because you were not serious about meeting in person. Because from the beginning you were not serious about meeting in person. When you saw this, you pulled back, and now you have agreed to an online debate. An online debate, what I offered you was the following. I said your platform, your stream, your moderator, and your rules. However, I did not say your topics, okay? If you had listened carefully to me, I said not. I never mentioned your topics. I said your rules. I agree to your rules. Hold on. Stop. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I cannot believe this.
Listen to me.
I cannot believe this.
Well, of course you can play back. Please allow me to finish. Then you can stop laughing. Start laughing. So I did not, because topics are important. I do not want to submit to trivial topics. Your rules are fine. Your moderator is fine. Your stream is fine. However, I do not submit to trivial topics and stupid topics. So topics have to be mutually agreed upon. Also, I did not agree, and I never invited you for an Urdu debate. I do not consider you worthy of, because there are so many speakers with whom Maulanas, Ulamas, Maulvis, that for every week with whom I have debates in Urdu. So for you to interject that you 5 Urdu debates, I never challenged you for that, and I never agreed to that. So if you want a debate, have 10 debates, 15 debates in English on important issues. Be my guest. I will be there. You a moderator, you a platform. I'll be on the set time that we have to agree on, convenient time. Do not require me to have like a time that it's impossible for me to attend. So we have to be flexible with each other, the scheduling and timing, and also we have to agree on topics. So as for rules of debate, you just write it and send it to me. I sign it, I agree. Moderator, hijab could be the moderator, or any Salafi Wahabi, I do not care. Nonetheless, on the issue of the topics, that you please, tomorrow night I'll have another live broadcast every night in Ramadan. Pretty much every night I have. Come here, bring your topics, and I promise you, I'm going to be very lenient, very flexible. Any topic that's important, I'll agree to. Then I have my own suggestions also from the Shia side that these topics should also be discussed. And then you can consider either agree or not agree, okay? But I'll be, because I want to prove to the world that Umari Mazhab is nothing, and the denomination of Abu Bakr and Umar and Aisha and Uthman and Muawiyah is an embarrassing to mankind's conscience. I want to prove that. Therefore, I'm going to be lenient and to all your conditions, and your moderator. However, on the question of topic, it has to be mutually accepted and agreed upon. Okay, that's my position, sir.
Okay, so everyone watching right now must be watching carefully. I want everyone to listen and watch carefully. Allahyari is not going back on what he offered. He thought that I will not debate him online, and he would go and have a party afterwards, a victory parade. Oh, look at this, Adnan Rashid. He ran away from online debates, and he basically made excuses. No, I'm not making excuses. Everyone saw how you were sweating and fidgeting and.
Oh, come on, stop with your personal attacks, please. Please stop. Okay, please don't be a child. Grow up.
Okay.
Grow up.
So
No,
look,
hey,
have patience.
hey, we
Be
just
patient,
addressed the
be
issues,
patient.
the suggestion that I gave you. Okay, please,
Allahyari, this is
please
who I
stop.
am. Be
You
patient. Be
okay?
patient. You're the one who you've been watching me for
I don't
years.
have
You threw
time.
a
I don't
challenge at
have
me.
time to listen to
Obviously,
this, to your childish
so why
attacks on
did
me
you throw a
personally. Okay?
challenge at me? Why did you send hijab towards me? Wear the hijab. You're a lady.
Because you've been running away for 12 years. Because you've been running away for 12 years. Be ashamed of yourself.
Everyone see who
12 years you've been running away from me. You and Muhammad
Listen.
Hijab and Farid and all your gang.
Wait.
In Shimrani. 12 years. You have no
Can
shame.
you let me finish? This is why I don't want to. Look, this is the reason.
You asked me why I send you
don't
hijab.
play by
Why I send you
rules.
dupatta.
You don't play by rules. You don't play. I let you speak. I did not interrupt you. When I start speaking, your guy comes in, you come in.
So when you start speaking, you start attacking me. You started attacking me. You're not discussing what I suggested to you.
You've been attacking me. You've been attacking me. You've been saying you're a nobody. You're not worth my dime. You're not. No problem. I'm listening. I'm listening. Listen. Have patience. When you throw shots, be prepared for response. So listen. The point is, now you're making excuses. You're going back on what you offered yourself. You said your rules, your platform, your moderator. Yallah.
Your moderator. Yeah,
Done.
absolutely.
Done. Wait,
Topics mutually agreed.
I don't need a moderator. Wait, listen, relax.
No, I need a moderator. I need a moderator.
No.
I require a moderator to keep time and to keep order.
Now first you thought this is not going to happen, so you threw everything at me. Now that
well, if you let's listen. If you want to fool around,
relax,
you want to have a formal debate without a moderator.
Allahyari, relax. I hope this is being recorded. Is this on your channel?
Of course, it's being recorded.
Okay, brilliant. I hope this doesn't come down because you've taken down certain debates and discussions in the past
Never,
as well.
never, ever. I've taken down a debate.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay. We'll see what happens in the future. So now
Open your camera so people see it's you. Later on, you do not claim that this wasn't me. Later on, you will claim it was somebody else impersonating you. Open your camera, be man. Open your camera. Show your face. Show your face, I demand it. Show your face. Take off the dupatta. Open your camera.
Can I finish?
Can I? So tomorrow he's going to deny. He's saying it wasn't me. It was somebody impersonating me.
No, it's him.
Let's see. My name is not Allahyari.
What's the problem? You don't want to put your camera
Why you don't want to open your camera? What's the reason?
Man? Who are you? Can you stay out?
It's me, Allahyari. Why you cannot open your camera?
Okay, so I'm gonna open the camera with your favorite hat that terrifies you, that sends shivers down your spines. Let me
Put the long dupatta on you.
Which hat do you think I'm looking for? Do you know which hat I'm looking for? I'm gonna put on the camera with that.
Oh yeah, Omar's
so
hat.
You're satisfied.
Omar's hat when he was running from Uhud.
Not
Omar on the Uhud, like a goat.
You don't need Omar's hat. Omar,
like a mountain goat with horns, mounted goat horns, huh?
Omar devastated your empire. That's why you so.
My empire is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam empire, Ahl Bayt's empire.
No, your empire is the Persian empire.
No, I'm not even Persian. I'm not even Iranian. You're so quiet.
Well, you are Hazara.
You stop your nonsense.
You're Hazara, I know. You're Hazara.
Yeah, Hazars are not Persians.
You're Mongol.
Hazars are not Persians,
You're
Iranians.
Mongol,
So you should know that.
This has nothing to do with the discussion. Come on, man. Get back to the topic. Do you want to debate or not?
Now, can I finish my point?
He has not opened his camera. He said he's opening. Why don't open your camera? You just said you'll open.
Why do you want my camera? Why do you want my camera?
You just said you'll open your camera. You're going to put a hat on, take off the dupatta, and put a hat on.
You're gonna see me when we debate.
Because tomorrow you will say it wasn't me. Somebody was impersonating your voice.
We'll see. If someone else.
So why won't you see now? Huh? Now who is Umari?
Okay.
Who is Umari? Who is Umari?
As I said, I'm in bed. I don't need to be sitting up.
What a coward.
I don't need to be.
Go in the other room.
Go sit in your car. At least go sit in your car and turn on your camera.
Okay, so while I'm preparing to turn on the camera, let me quickly finish what I was saying. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead, please.
What I was saying was that you are now making excuses. You're running away from the discussion, from the debate topics. You're cowardly. You are shivering. You know that the topics I will choose are simply indefensible. You are a mushrik, and I'm going to question your shirk directly. Your Ya Ali Madad and ya Aghithini,
Yeah.
Ya Fatima. I'm going to question all
Okay.
of that directly. You don't
Okay.
want to address that.
That's
because
all you
don't want
know.
people to know that the shirk.
And on the question of shirk,
Relax.
your God's tail will come
Let
up
me
too.
Don't cut me, please. Don't look. If you're going to do this in the debate, how are we going to debate? How are we going to debate?
Of
Is
course,
this
there'll
what
be a
you want?
moderator, you say,
You
right?
have to
There'll be a
stop-
moderator.
No. Because this is why I want everyone to see the wisdom in what I was saying earlier. This is why I want to debate this
wisdom.
person face to face. Because I know, because he's such a timid coward, he will never do that face to face. He will never do that
Okay,
face
buddy.
to face.
Okay,
Yeah?
man.
Because he takes advantage of his box.
Okay,
his room he's sitting
Adnan,
in, and he
Adnan,
thinks
you're...
he can interrupt people.
Okay, Adnan, you're
So
getting on my
let me
nerves
finish
now.
then. No, you let me
Can you
finish then.
turn on your camera, Adnan? Turn on
So
your
come on, turn on your
you
camera.
let's
What is this joke?
What's camera got to do what I'm saying?
Turn on your camera.
Turn on your camera so we could see. We know it's you.
Like 790
So we have
people
evidence it's
watching.
you.
You have to know.
Want to check how big is your dupatta?
Sorry,
Really?
796.
He's wearing sari, baby. Maybe he's wearing a sari. That's why he's not turning
my
camera.
dupatta is
Are you
smaller
wearing a
than
sari?
your niqab. My
Are you wearing a
dupatta
sari?
is smaller than your bikini.
Adnan, what's up? You wear sari at night.
My dupatta is smaller than your burqa, man.
Adnan, turn on your camera.
Adnan, what's
Turn on
happening?
your camera.
What's happening, Adnan?
Maybe
Turn it
Hijab
on.
is sleeping with you right there.
It's on. It's on. It's on. The camera is on.
Well, it's not on, buddy. It's not on.
Well,
Maybe
camera is on.
Hijabi is next to you. You don't want Hijabi to be seen, huh?
1 second. It says
Yeah.
you'll connect using audio only. That's what it says. I'm turning on the camera.
I'm gonna turn on your camera from here. Accept it.
There we go.
It's on.
There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
you like me? You like me?
No, I don't like you, but it's
You
better.
like me?
It's better we can see each
You
other.
cowards? You cowards? You like me? Look, I'm talking to you face to face.
That's
talking
sign of
to you face
bravery.
to face. You think
That's
you
your
think
sign
we
of
are
bravery.
cowards? You
That's a
think
proof of
you
your
are
valor
cowards.
to turn on your camera.
You think we are scared of you? You think we are scared of you? You
Of
like me
course,
now?
of course you
You
are.
like me? You're
Absolutely.
gonna like me more. After the debate, you're gonna like me more. You're gonna like
If
me
you're
more.
not, if
Okay,
you're not
Mr.
scared,
Adnan.
why don't you debate about
It's
Abu
me,
Bakr?
Adnan.
Mr. Adnan, Mr.
Now,
Adnan, I would like to
about
thank
Abu
you.
Bakr.
What? He left. He turned off his camera.
No, I'm
Why?
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Hijab
I'll
was
turn on the camera so that you can see
Hijab
me.
was
Now.
going to come into the shot. That's why.
Okay, so can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Mr. Adnan.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Adnan. Okay. So
Listen,
be brief. Please
listen.
finish. Abu Zar, let him finish. Let him finish. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So now that I have shown you at every juncture, you challenge us, we are there to meet you. But you are the ones who turned your backs like the people of Kufa. Don't turn your backs now. Stand your ground, and have the debates. 10 debates, 5 in Urdu, 5 in English. Allahyari, the champion of the Shia world, the historic debater, never seen before, unprecedented skills, unprecedented bravery, unprecedented knowledge. Allahyari the great. Let's see that you're going to debate a miskeen, a very, very, basic.
Okay,
student
challenge
of
accepted,
knowledge.
Mr. Adnan Rashid. What's new? What is new?
Don't interrupt. Let me finish. You're going to now face a very miskeen, basic student of Islam in a debate. 10 debates we're going to have.
I'll make you miskeen.
Topics I will share with you. Wait, relax.
I'll butcher you.
Topics I will share with you. The timings I will share with you. We will agree to timings. You will have to agree to time. Of course, I'm not going to force you to accept any time. So you will agree to timing. We will be live on my channel. Okay. We will debate there with the moderator. The topics, okay, will be chosen by myself, and they will be directly relevant to discourse between us. Okay. It's not going to be anything about Christianity, Judaism, or atheism. It's going to be Shia Sunni discourse. Okay. You will show your true.
Okay. When is our first debate? When is our first debate, Mr. Adnan?
Wait. So we are in agreement now because you have already put out this offer, and now you cannot run away from your offer. I won't let you run away. It's been recorded. Thousands of people are watching, at least on my channel, thousands of people are watching.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
He's running.
Okay.
He just agreed with you, Adnan. He just agreed with you.
No, you stay. Hello,
Nobody's running.
brother. Can you stay out of this? Abu Zar, whoever you are, I don't know what your name is. Can you stay out of this? I'm talking to Allahyari, you Allama.
He's the moderator of the show. What's wrong with you?
What, don't you trust him?
What is wrong with you? He's the moderator of the show.
So put Allahyari
Adnan.
out and I'll talk to you.
Adnan.
Whoever you are. Yeah.
He is the moderator of the show. Of course, he can talk.
Okay,
In my show, he's the moderator.
So I am now asking you to finally agree so that I can go and have some sleep. Yalla. Done? 10 debates on an agreed time. Topics will be determined by me. The moderator will be mine, as you already offered, and we will do 10 debates on my channel.
You are always once a coward, always a coward. What do I expect from a follower of Umar?
Okay, we will see.
Okay,
we will see.
hold on. Let me talk. You asked me a question. Let me talk. Okay. Now, he wants to determine all the topics. As I said, topics would be mutually. I want you to come tomorrow night on the show. Inshallah, and I promised you, Adnan, and I'm being serious. I'm not joking. I want these debates to happen. If you're not talking as an adult, then don't come, please, here. But as I'm talking, I expect you to be an adult, and I'm talking to you as an adult, and I'm being serious, and a well-known Shia speaker publicly, globally, everybody knows me. I'm telling you that I'll be lenient to you with respect to the topics.
You're behaving humble now.
Please allow me. Please allow me to finish, sir. So I will be lenient to you. I will not debate you in Urdu. I'll debate you only in English, just because of the fact that there's more material needed in English. Because the audience in English do not get enough debates between Shia and Umaris. Please allow me. Please allow me. Please allow me. Please allow me. I've called you. I've invited you to debate me in English, okay? I've never invited you. Rules of the debate. Yeah. You can have any rules of the debate as long as you're debating me in English. And the topics, please allow me finish, sir.
Can you make your screen bigger?
My screen bigger, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. And then the rules of the debate would be your rules, whatever rules you come. Just inform me that these are the rules of the debate. And please come here and recite those rules so everybody hears from your mouth. Just sending me online, then that probably some people will not believe. It's better that people hear it from you yourself. Okay. So. One moment, because he wants me to expand. Okay. Here we go. So we want to hear the rules of debate from you, and the topics will be mutually agreed upon. And I'm promising you, Mr. Adnan Rashid, I'll be lenient to you. Any important topic that you would suggest on my eyes, I'll agree to that. But likewise, I expect you from the Shia side, also you be open if I suggest an important topic, that you should also consider debating that topic with me. Okay? Mr. Adnan?
Yes, I'm here. And I said, I will.
So rules are your rules. Language only English. Topics would be mutually accepted, mutually agreed upon. But I'll be very lenient. Also, I would expect you, as a debater of the Umari denomination, I will come up with also some topics. You be open to consider them. You don't have to promise me that you will agree upon. Likewise, I do not promise you that I'll agree to any topic you suggest. If they are important, absolutely. Such as the topic of istighatha, tawheed, absolutely. On my eyes, I'll accept them. Likewise, I want you to be also open to it. So we...
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's my turn. Yes,
sir.
Language will be Urdu and English. Okay.
No, sir. Language will be only English. Only English.
So everyone now, look, I've had enough of this person. This guy keeps switching the rules.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. You came to an English show. I invited you to an English debate.
Wait. Relax. Allahyari, let me speak, please. Let me speak. Let people decide. People are watching. There are 4,000 people watching on my account. Wait.
Allahyari, there are 4,000. Why do you want to debate in Urdu?
Brother, you stay out of this. I'm not talking to you. Allama is talking. I keep telling you. You're very rude to your Allama.
No, he is the moderator. You're the one who's rude. He is the moderator of this show. What's wrong with you, Adnan?
Wait.
What is wrong with you?
So I'm talking to you now. Okay. 4,000.
And he is talking to you. That's fine.
4,000 people are watching on my account, right? And I want everyone to listen and watch. All these Shia who were telling me to come and face Allahyari, debate Allahyari. Look what's happening to Allahyari. This is your Allahyari, right in front of you there. Look at him. Look at his face now. Look at him.
My face all smiles at your stupidity.
First he made an excuse to not meet in person, not debate in person. Impossible
okay, man.
Conditions he's putting. Wait, relax. Now that I've agreed to debate him online according to his own request. He requested your rules, your platform, your moderator. Okay, my rules. If it's my rules, then there are 10 topics, 5 in Urdu, 5 in English. These are my rules. This is what I want. Now, man up. Hold your
So
ground.
by rules of
Stand your
debate,
ground.
let me explain
Man
to
up.
you. By rules of debate,
Yeah.
I mean that time would be divided. So, for instance, you will say the rules of debate means what? Rules of debate does not. We didn't mean the language. We meant that, for instance, we say the debate will be for 4 hours. First speaker, whoever is the mudda'i, he speaks for 15 minutes. The other party is responds for 15 minutes, and then 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then each other has the right to ask a question from the other side. These are the rules of debate. And no, these are the accepted books. These are not the accepted books. Those are the rules of the debate. Okay. I did not mean to. The reason is I don't want to discuss with you in Urdu, debate Urdu in Urdu, because I have plenty of debaters in Urdu who always debate me in Urdu. There's more debates needed in English. So please be reasonable. When I said that you bring your rules, that's fine with me. But I did not give you the option to debate me in any language you want. You are known as a Wahabi, as a Salafi debater in English. I've been debating people in Urdu for years. I've never heard anybody that considered you any significant person in the Urdu language. You're nothing in the Urdu language. So I always debate your grand muftis, Maulvis, muftis all the time. So I'm not going to waste my time with you in Urdu. And this is not because I'm running away from you, but because I think English speaking world is very big, huge, and there is more content needed in English. So please be lenient and accept this is a reasonable explanation.
Okay.
As far as the topics are concerned, the topics, as I said, we will mutually agree upon those topics. Let's discuss this tomorrow because this has been already pretty. We have spoken for like an hour or so.
Allahyari is now breathless, everyone. Can you hear me? Allahyari is now breathless. I don't blame
come
him.
on.
I feel sorry for him. And look, debates will be 5 in Urdu, 5 in English. I'm not running away. Allahyari was poking me, challenging me,
You're known in English. Why do we have to debate in
Allama, your
Urdu?
Allama is talking. Stop. Stay out of this. This is not working anymore. This tactic is not working anymore.
So he doesn't want to debate. He wants to run away. He wants to make an excuse. That 5 in English, 5 in Urdu. He wants to run away. You have no shame. Omar. Run, Omar, run. Omar, run.
I want to run away.
Omar, go. Omar, run.
Debate in different languages is running away. This is the logic. This is why.
So let's have 10 debates in English. What's wrong with you? Your English is good.
Believing in shit.
The English audience is bigger than the Urdu speaking audience. Let's have 10 debates in English.
Their logic is Allah is one, but you can worship all that amount.
He just wants an excuse for the debates not to happen. I know from the beginning. I cornered you at every juncture. At every juncture, I didn't leave you an excuse. Okay?
Don't cut me. This is why people don't want to debate you online because
everybody wants to debate me. Get out of here.
You cry every time you get exposed. You cry. You just interrupt. You start jumping in.
Okay.
You don't listen.
Okay.
Listen now. Listen. Pay attention.
You're acting like a real low life now. Okay. I'm talking with you respectfully. I'm talking to you like to be. I'm telling you, I'm going to be lenient to you. I agree to all your rules. Okay.
Allahyari. Why are you
talk for 3 minutes. Here's the timer. Talk for 3 minutes. After that, we'll just continue this tomorrow if you want to come. Okay?
I don't want to talk to you again. I'm a man of business. Okay?
Business you're running
business. Away. Talk on in the debate. I'm gonna make my 10 topics public, Urdu and English. If you run from them, if you make excuses, you will be more humiliated publicly. Now you have basically, as they say, you have messed with the wrong person. You have messed with the wrong guy. You thought I'm not going to come and debate you. You were sending me messages, challenges, your boys, your minions, commenting, Allahyari. I don't know what's happening to Allahyari right now. Allahyari is sweating and wants to end the stream now.
You for 10 debates in English.
Now. I'm gonna put up the debate topics in public, 5 in Urdu, 5 in English. And I'm going to put out this challenge to you. If you make excuses, if you run away having agreed to my rules, my moderator, my platform, if you run away, don't ever don't ever show your face in public. Don't ever challenge any Sunni scholar, let alone a student like myself. Don't ever show your face in public and try to claim that you're some kind of brave macho man. You're nothing. You're nothing. You've been attacking the Sahaba from a box. From a little box you're sitting in the US somewhere. You don't even leave. You're scared of the Shias because you've been insulting the elders. You've been saying Khamenei is gay.
Okay, please talk on the topic. Please talk about the topic.
Yeah.
Please stop
Yeah. So
personal attacks.
I'm gonna put out challenges. I'm gonna put out 10 topics, and then we're gonna agree to. If you agree to debate those topics, which I don't think you will because you're a coward.
So you're not going to discuss with me in person again our debates?
Okay. We can. If you agree to those topics, that's it. No problem.
So you're not going to come here to discuss? You want to have debate with me? You came tonight. I appreciate that. So you not want? So you just want to declare it, and that's it. We are not going to talk again.
Listen. I am going to put up the topics, and then we're going to have a conversation offline about the details.
Not offline. I don't discuss offline.
Wait.
What about tomorrow, Mr. Adnan?
Please, Abu Zar, let me talk to him. Abu Zar, give me a moment with him. Thank you.
Abu Zar,
go ahead.
Allama talk. Why are you humiliating your Allama? Don't you have any
he is
sense?
Yeah, he doesn't know that he is dealing here with a person who is very uncivilized. He doesn't understand that the moderator is expected to intervene from time to time. But anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so now I'm going to put out 10 topics, and then if you agree publicly, if you make a public statement that yes, I agree to debate this 10 because I'm the one who challenged you, I'm the one who poked you, I'm the one who agreed to your rules and your moderation and your platform. Now I will man up and I will debate these topics, and then we'll agree to times and dates. Ya Allah.
Okay, Mr. Adnan Rashid, thank you so much for coming here. I appreciate your coming here. However, your language, your demeanor is that of a low-life man on the street. That this language, the man up, and this kind of things that you've been saying. Let me address to you. I told you, as a gentleman, that it will be your platform, your stream, and it will be your moderator. However, as I said earlier, the topics should be mutually agreed upon. But I promised you that I'll be lenient to you. I don't know you understand this language or not. This is a very respectable and courteous language. Of course, you are not commiserating with the same sort of courtesy and language. Because I want these debates to happen, but I don't want drama. I don't want circus. I don't know what topics you are going to propose. Nonetheless, I want to have a say in those topics. But my word to you, as a gentleman, as a Shia, as a Muslim, to you is that I'm going to be lenient. The topics that you're going to suggest. However, I want you also, the topics that I'm going to suggest, to be lenient and consider them at least, or at least explain to the audience why such and such a topic you're not going to debate. So the audience deserves to hear both sides of stories, and we should have the conversation. If you're serious, if you're not running away, if you're not evading the debates. So the topics that we are going to discuss, just like we discussed tonight, we can have a public discussion in the coming nights that whereby you will come, okay, you say you have these topics, and I'll say I have these topics, and I'll agree to some of yours, and you also agree to some of mine. And then we are going to, if mutual agreement occurs, then we are going to have the debate. And then with regard to the language, I'm adamant that all debates will take place in English. And you have not given us any explanation why the debates cannot happen, all 10 of them in English, except that you are being unreasonable. So that's my position. If you agree to these suggestions, which I humbly and leniently, because I seek this conversation, this privilege to discuss with you, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala, if you agree, in the coming nights, please come here in the coming nights of Ramadan, and we will discuss further. And if you're just going to say that you're going to declare on your platform these 10 topics, stop. I'm not going to consider them. I'm not going to consider them. You will have to, please, we talk with each other that you are going to discuss, for instance, istighatha, Shia's belief in Quran, and any topic that you would like. We were going to discuss one by one those topics, and I either say yes or no. At the end, the audience will make up its mind. They will say either, okay, because if we agree, they say, okay, they will wait and expect the debates to take place. And if we do disagree and these debates don't take place, then the audience will hear both sides of the story. that why these debates did not take place. So that's my position here, and these positions that I just mentioned, I'm not going to change.
Okay, thank you. I'll let you speak. Now you let me finish. This is my last turn, and after this, I will drop from this live.
Sure.
I have nothing more to say. Let people decide. Let people see what Allahyari is and what Adnan Rashid is. So finally, brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters in humanity, my Shia brothers and sisters in humanity, I have nothing but compassion, mercy, and goodwill for you. This entire exercise was conducted to reach out to you, to show you that this guy, this person is nothing but a fraud. He's nothing but a person
Why?
of
Why this language? Excuse
because
me.
you have used this. You have used this
Why
language
this
against me.
language?
Because you
I
said
was.
you are
I
not. You're not a
addressed
person
you.
of time. You're not worth a
I gave
dime.
you some
Remember
very
those words?
serious, courteous proposals. Please address them.
Well, you insulted me multiple times. So now be patient. Be patient. Let me finish, please.
Be
Let me
ashamed of
finish.
your language, Adnan
No
Rashid.
problem. Thank you.
Address
Thank
the
you.
proposal I put before you. Unless you don't want to debate. If this is your
Okay, now let
language,
me
I don't
finish.
want to debate with you. If
Let
you
me. Of
cannot
course, you're going to
show, if you cannot show respect to your interlocutor, if that's the language you're going to use, please leave now.
Then you should
Please,
not have said to me that you're
if
not
that's
worth
how
a
you address,
dime.
if you want
No,
me to come to
you
your
said to
stream,
me you're not
if you
worth
want me
a
to come to your
dime.
stream, if you want me
You
to talk
said
to you, and you are going to be calling me names,
you have to be
okay?
patient.
So
You have to
please
be
goodbye.
patient.
Please goodbye. Leave.
Patience,
Leave now.
patience,
Leave now.
patience, patience,
You
patience.
are.
If we were in
No,
person
sir. No,
sitting in
sir.
front of
That's
each other,
that.
you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to make
If you
me.
cannot
Yes.
respect me, if you cannot be respectful, then
hurts you.
no debate is going to take place.
It hurts you. It
I
hurts
have
you.
no
Does
reason.
it hurt you?
I have no reason to engage in a conversation with someone who's going to be calling me names.
Then learn to.
I want to have
then
an
learn to
ilmi,
respect others.
scholarly discussion based on evidence, based on proofs from Quran and Sunnah. If you cannot, obviously you cannot do that. Okay, you're not able to do that.
We will see if the debates happen.
No,
We will
obviously
see.
you cannot
We
do
will see
that.
what we have.
Every time your turn
But
comes, you start attacking me personally and calling me names.
Then good. Then you will next time when we talk, you will respect me also because you have been taught to respect people. If
Your
don't want to
language
be insulted-
throughout been the language of a man from the street, a low life.
Okay. Okay.
That's been your
Well,
language.
I'm not from the street. I'm possibly more qualified than
I
you
have
are academically.
what did I just address you? I said, I'll be flexible. I'll be lenient. I'm talking to you as an adult, as a Shia, that I will accept all your serious topics that you present. Why you're not addressing that? And you're starting calling me names.
Okay, Allahyari, stop the gaslighting.
Because that's what you are. You can never debate me. That's why.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay,
Now
good.
let me finish.
Go by.
So I will put out 10 topics. Allahyari has already offered me my platform, my moderator, my rules. Okay, everyone heard this. Thousands of people online heard this, and I am sure brothers and sisters will actually cut these clips and inshallah put out all of this out there so that everyone knows what happened tonight. Okay, I'm gonna put out 10 topics. Allahyari accepted 10 topics. If he agrees to debate, then we will respect him. If he refuses to debate them, okay, of course we're gonna agree to time and dates so that it's easy for him to have these debates.
So you didn't understand what I said. I said that you will come again. You will propose in public, in front of me, the topics that you want to discuss, and I'll give my opinion on those topics, and I will also suggest topics. So you did not hear what I said.
Allahyari, let me finish. Thank you. Thank you. So if he does not agree to those topics, or if he makes any excuses,
He
any
agreed
excuses to
debating you,
avoid,
sir. You just have to show up tomorrow.
One
And let's
second.
have a discussion.
Just come here
together.
and discuss, bring up your topics, what topics you want to discuss, okay?
They are both interrupting now. They're both interrupting because they know what's happening. So now I'm going to put up those 10 topics. If he makes any excuses to engage
Why
with
don't you
me,
bring your topics tomorrow?
So I told you, you're wasting everyone's time. I told you, I'll be lenient to you. But we want to discuss those topics. What topics you're proposing?
I'm just finishing.
I've not given you a clear-cut check that any topic you propose, okay? I said I have also suggestions. You didn't understand that?
I'm just finishing. Let me finish, and then you can say what you want. This is your
Okay,
screen.
sure. Go ahead.
So, brothers and sisters, those of you who are listening, now when I put out these 10 topics, any excuse, if Allahyari
Oh,
makes
yeah.
any excuse to avoid those debates and discussions, know that his challenges, his noise is nothing but gaslighting and fraud. And there's nothing I have to say now. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for having me, guys.
Okay.
Wassalamu ala man ittaba
Yeah.
al-huda. Thank you.
You want to run away and cut off and run away? But that's exactly running away. That is exactly running away. A person who wants to debate, I told you that I'll be courteous to you. I'll be lenient to you. I'll be flexible to you. I'll listen the topics that you want to suggest. But there are also topics that we want to suggest. We as Shias consider them important to be mutually discussed. So you are saying that if I do not agree to all your 10 topics, it means I've run away? Who has run away? Who has been unreasonable? Who doesn't want to debate? It's you, Adnan Rashid. Who are you fooling? Everybody knows that I said we will discuss topic by topic, one by one, which topics you suggest. We were going to discuss them here in front of the people. And if it's an important topic, and if I do not agree to that debate, everybody will know that I'm evading. Okay? On the other hand, you are not even willing to discuss. Even you're not willing to consider what topics we propose or the topics that you propose, you're not willing to defend. Why this topic should be debated, not another topic should be debated. That means that you want to run away. I've been so lenient to you. Your stream, your platform, you control the audio, you control the video, you bring the moderator and you impose the rules of the debate. I said all of that. However, I don't want to come there to discuss trivial topics not important. If you want to have 10 topics, sure, but we should have a say in that because it's a debate between two parties and you are not going to decide everything. There are important topics that I know you want to evade. And there's no topic that that's important we want to evade. That's the difference between you and me. So you are running away, Mr. Adnan Rashid, and you just admitted that you don't want to debate because you want to put some stupid topics out there and you do not want to discuss them. And then you say, oh, Allahyari is not willing to debate with us. Okay. Who is, you have a caller here now? Who is our next caller?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we have. How about Adnan's, Mr. Adnan, you show up tomorrow night. We have
He's gone, I think. He's here, he's gone. He said goodbye.
He's watching from behind.
Yeah, okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Alama Sahab. Maulana, assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. Who is with me?
I was on your live the other day, Maulana. Brother Abu Dar can tell you who I am. I debated Adnan Rashid last year in Speaker's Corner, in Saqifa Corner, Maulana.
Okay.
And I mentioned your name. You were the first person I mentioned.
Yeah.
He said, obviously, I'm young. I became a Shia 5 years ago when I was 20 years old. Alhamdulillah, when I read Bishavat Nights. And obviously, I've been keeping up with you for a long time, Alama. So, again, like you said, this guy is not worthy of debate, Maulana, but he's a nuisance. And he needs to be, put in his place. So I approached him, and it's not a place of academia, right? For someone like me, it's fine. I just about know Quran. I'm level 1 Sarf and Nahu. Someone like you, Maulana, you're way above their heads. And if Brother Abu Dar or anyone can show you that debate, it's on my YouTube channel. Even the Sunnis were saying he done a terrible job. He ran away from me twice. He refused to engage with me. He ran away from me first time when I mentioned your name, and then we debated Abu Bakr's prayer. He ran away. Then he decided to pick on some Shia laymen. So then I went back to him, and then I mentioned the hadith of where Imam Ali says, "Fara'aytumani kadibun atma khadiran kha'inin," and he had no response. All he does is insult your kuffar, your mushrikeen, etc., etc. So if anyone can show you the debate, inshallah, Maulana, you would see he ran away from me twice, and I'm nobody compared to you. I'm nothing compared to you, and he didn't want to discuss. And even the Sunnis were saying we feel misrepresented. Even the Sunnis were saying, "Wallah, we didn't know this is actually Adnan Rashid." So Maulana,
I tell you what, brother. Psychologically, they are very scared. So they don't want to debate. They just want to put these hurdles for the debate not to occur. First, he was saying, okay, come to the UK, come to the US. And when I didn't leave him an excuse, then he says in person, online, and then he comes and I accepted all his conditions and everything. Then he wants to run away. He wants to put some topics online. He doesn't want to discuss them and then want to declare that Allah didn't debate me. So that's the bottom line. Yeah. So let's see.
He's an English debater, sir. He's an English
debater. He's an English
Why
debater.
does
He's not an Urdu debater. So all these things that he was coming up with.
That's because he want to save face. He knows
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let's treat him the way he is. Insignificant. Yeah. Wasted a lot of our time tonight. But what can we do?
Now everybody
All right.
can see for themselves, man.
Okay. That's
Brother
some animal sounds from TikTok when somebody
somebody just
somebody
gives
makes a gesture. Yeah, makes a gift. All right. Okay. Yes, brother
Rizan.
Mukhtar. You want to add something?
Maulana, all I wanted to say is, this guy is an absolute clown. If the Qadianis, to be honest, and they are kuffar. Ahl Sunnah, the Jamaat, they are our brothers and sisters. Even if they're misguided, they Ahl Qibla. They have the hukum of Muslims. Qadianis are clear-cut kuffar. So I have no reason to be happy that Qadiani defeated someone who professes to the Shahadatain. I'm being honest, Maulana. The Qadianis, Ahmadis have destroyed and humiliated this guy, and I don't take pride in saying this, even though he's a Nasibi. Yeah, I don't take pride in saying that Qadianis have been able to refute their version of Khatam.
Even Christians have destroyed him several times.
Hassan is mentioning Tahrif al-Quran. Tahrif al-Quran. Ya Habibi, Aisha, Abdullah bin Masood, Ubay bin Ka'b, Sabiqun wal awwalu min al-Muhajirin wal Ansar, all of them gone. All of them gone. But this is what they do, Maulana. They like to entice crowds, fuel emotions. I was just speaking to brother Sayyid Shubayri, who debated Muhammad Hijab while you were discussing with Adnan. I was messaging the Sayyid. I stay in touch with him regularly. And he said the same thing to me. He said, look what happened when he debated Muhammad Hijab. Masalan, Sayyid Shubayri, when he debated Muhammad Hijab, oh yeah, it's fine. There's no hostility. And then what a bunch of Umaris turn up to, they think it's Saqifa, Maulana. You know, they think we're in Saqifa, Masalan. Yeah, I tell him this is not Saqifa. Even when I debated him and they were shouting over me and screaming, I said, brother, we are not in Saqifa. Yani, you know, be a man. Yeah, Allah Musta Maulana, may Allah bless you. You are the crown of our heads. It doesn't matter if you're Akhbari, if you're Asuli, if you believe in the Walayat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi Islam, it is wajib upon you to stand behind Allama Allahyari. In these
Thank you
matters
so much.
especially. Yeah. Allama Saab is he's fighting this the forces of shaitan, the forces of Ahl Saqifa of Banu Umayyah.
May Allah bless.
May Allah bless you, Maulana, inshallah. Make dua for us, inshallah.
Thank you. May Allah keep you well. Allah give you good health. Appreciate it,
I'll
sir.
stay up, inshallah.
Okay.
Give me one
caller.
second.
Okay, I have here a caller from on WhatsApp. I think I have a caller here. Okay, Hassanan, go ahead. Let me take this WhatsApp caller. Go ahead, brother. Hassanan. Alaikum salam. What's happening?
Yes. Okay, yeah. So I just want to talk about this Adnan Rashid. You know, whenever these guys ever come here, whenever they approach you, they don't approach you on their free will. They approach you because they are pressured under their followers. A lot of pressure from their followers tell them to go debate Allahyari. Then they come, but they don't come there on their free will. And plus, they have one answer for every question. For example, if someone asks them what is the Sharif tariqa of making Khalifa, then they say Ramla ki shadi, Kulthum ki shadi, and Hazrat Ali alayhi salam children name Umar, Abu Bakr, Usman. So any question you ask them, they have the one answer for every question. So basically, whenever he approaches you, it's only because he is pressured by his own followers that you go debate, and then he has have to say something. Otherwise, he is unable to even answer basic questions. You know. So these guys only come with under pressure of their followers. Even Abdul Jabbar Hydari and Muhammad Hijab, they always are pressured by their own followers to go debate, and then they come. Otherwise, they don't come for their own free will. That's what I want to say about him.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. May Allah bless you. Okay.
Thank you.
Who's on TikTok?
Mahdi, open your mic, brother. Z Money, open your mic.
Salam, Sheikh Allahyari. I wanted to give you the respect. You gave all the concessions. You were very reasonable. And this is no shape or form any cowardice. You showed nothing. He seemed defenseless. Also, salam, brother Faizan, as well. I appreciate everything you're doing for us, Sheikh Allahyari, and we support you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. May Allah bless you, brother. Where are you calling from?
I'm from California, San Diego.
May Allah bless you. Allah keep you well. Thank you, my brother. My compatriot, Californian. Thank you, sir. Okay.
File close. Open your mic, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Who is this?
This is File Close from the School of Thought of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. This person,
Thank you for coming.
Adnan Rashid, he had debate some days ago with Qadianis. He lost over there as well. So he's very much like not famous nowadays among his own followers. So he just wanted to show up and he just wanted to have some seeking. So,
actually, he was forced to come up. You know, he came here to watch. And then Brother Abu Zar noticed that he's watching. So everybody started calling him to come on up. So he actually was forced into this discussion, I guess.
Oh, that's
And then
great.
he
That's
started
great.
making excuses about doing the debate in person and all that. Until the end, it was excuses, different excuses to run away, basically.
And
Yes.
Alama, one thing,
While being
guys, you
myself
guys have to know, I
from Ahl
didn't mute
Sunnah wal
him not
Jamaa,
even one time.
What do you say? Repeat, please.
I didn't mute him not even one time. Like I
Oh,
allowed
yeah.
him to speak the entire
Sure.
session.
Hmm. Thank you.
while being from Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaa, I myself know that you are unbeatable.
May Allah
So
bless you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Take care
Thank you, sir. May
and
God bless
goodbye.
you.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Who's our next? I think I hear a caller on WhatsApp. Let me see. You have a WhatsApp caller here? Oh, yeah, I have a WhatsApp caller. Go ahead. Who is the WhatsApp caller? Hamid?
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Good.
Yes,
Where are you calling from, Hamid?
America.
America. What's your what's on your mind?
Yeah, I want to know how come in 2023 it was you sued Super Ahmad for $100,000. I want to know any update from you on that court case.
What? It's court case?
The
I'm not
court
aware of any
case, yeah.
court case, brother. I'm not aware of any court case. I guess you're confused or okay. Who's the next caller on TikTok?
And Brother Shakur, open your mic. Brother Shakur. Brother.
Assalamu alaikum, Janab Aghay,
Alayka
Allahyari.
salam, brother. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Virginia.
Oh, thank you for being here, sir. What can I do for you?
I appreciate it. I
Sure.
came up, I've been watching your live for about like an hour. First of all, we all appreciate your knowledge and your effort that you're coming so we can learn something from you. But
My pleasure.
for a person like that one that he came earlier up and then taking everybody's chances and questions to answer, I kindly ask
Questions to
please don't take other people's turns and time. We want to learn something and educate ourselves from Aghay Allahyari. If you're not willing to debate, please do not argue. Mr.
Yeah.
Aghay Allahyari clearly requested you, repeatedly told you on your demands, and you will keep repeating it. I kindly, for those kind of people, I just wanted to say, please don't take our time. We're here to earn education from Aghay Allahyari. Thank you very much for bringing me up. I appreciate your patience and hard work, Mr. Aghay Allahyari.
May Allah bless you. Thank you, sir, for being here. Who is the next caller
Thank
on
you, brother.
TikTok? Sure.
Mr.
May
Ali
God
Raza,
bless you.
open your mic. Ali Raza, open your mic, please.
Mrs. Ali Raza. Sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alayka salam, sister.
Mr. Allahyari, brother, you are proud of, you are our proud. I'm speaking
Thank
from
you.
Brisbane, Australia.
Thank you,
You
sister.
are our share, we call share. You're doing very well.
I'm your
Our
servant.
blessings is with you. No, you
Thank,
share. You make us proud. Like
thank
these
you, sister.
Wahhabis, they are just only terrorists. They don't exist in anything else. They are just they are good only for terrorism, and
That's
they
right.
are nothing in front of you. They are nothing in front of you. Even I don't have any knowledge, anything, but like in front of you, and I'm listening you for many time, and they are nothing for. They are scared of you. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
are scared of you. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, we know that
And
for a
you are
fact.
proud of
Thank
Imam
you,
of
sister. May
Shia,
Allah bless you.
proud of
May Allah
Shias.
bless you. I'm so lucky to have
Thank you so
sisters
much.
like you supporting me. And Alhamdulillah, may the
Oh,
love of Ahlul Bayt alayhim assalam be your guide and be your source
Ilahi
of
Ameen.
salvation in this life and the hereafter. Thank you, sister.
Ilahi Ameen, Ilahi Ameen. And Bibi Zahra is always with you because you
Alhamdulillah.
are here to protect her rights and her families and protecting and fighting for Ahlul Bayt. And Ahlul Bayt will be, and you'll be amazing all the time. Yeah.
Thank you, sister. May Allah bless you. Thank you, sir, sister. Take care and
Thanks
give
for
my salams to your
having me.
family, please. Thank you. Who's the
Alaikum
next caller
salam.
there?
Thanks for having me.
Sure, my sister.
Tabute Sakina, open your mic. Tabut. Okay, she left. Mahad, open your mic. Brother Mahad.
How are you?
Not bad. Alaikum salam. How are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm from Australia, Sydney.
Thank you for coming here, brother. What's happening?
Yeah, just want to let you know, I totally agree with the Shakur Bhai that we are here to learn something and we don't want our time to be wasted by these kind of guys.
Yeah.
You were totally, you gave him, you were lenient to him, but still he was running away. He was wasting our time.
Yeah.
And he was just dragging the things. He was repeating the same things again and again. These kind of guys, they are an embarrassment for us.
Yeah.
Okay, they waste your time and they waste ours as well. And you are making us proud. Just keep doing it, and we are happy. And please don't waste your time
I
on
tell you
these
one
guys.
thing, though. One thing is very, very funny. Whenever Wahhabis and Umaris propose to have a debate in person, I've always welcomed it. However, I've always said, okay, we make a contract. We make a legally binding contract that's going to be drafted by attorneys, by lawyers. They always run away. As soon as I mention that, they run away.
Because they don't want to accept.
Because they don't want to
accept
debate.
that they were wrong.
Yeah, they don't want to debate, and they have evil intentions. Because when it comes into the law, yeah, if it's bounded and yeah, in a legal document.
Hazrat Umar and Hazrat Abu Bakr were human. They can make mistakes. What's wrong in it? Why don't they?
Yeah, and they can be kafir too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They can, being
they
kafir
can
is
be
a mistake as
munafiqs.
well, right? Being kafir
Worse
and
mistakes, mistakes of
munafiq is a
nifaq.
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, brother. May Allah bless you. Thank you so much.
A liking, open your mic, please. A liking.
A liking, come on over.
This is Hussein.
Hussein. Alaikum salam. Where are you calling from, brother?
From Chicago.
Chicago, Hussein from Chicago. What's happening, brother? Go ahead.
How are you? Alhamdulillah. Good.
Not bad. Are you the same brother?
Yeah.
That always
Same.
call? Okay. May Allah keep you up.
I was getting ready to pay for his flight to US, so it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I was getting ready to pay for his flight. It was ridiculous. He didn't have any excuse at all. But that's, mashallah, you did very good that you kept on explaining your point that in this we live in 2025. I think maybe 10 years ago we didn't have such facilities, but as of today it's so easy. And the way you have set up and the way you have it set up, you showed him the book, you showed him the zoom in of the book, and you said that these things are necessary for the audience to see where you are getting these proofs from. And if they want to actually go back to the book and look at it themselves, they're able to. Just one comment. I think even if he wants to do Urdu, you would destroy him on Urdu. There would be many people watching that as well, but he's not even worth it on Urdu because you've debated many higher people. And I don't think he understands that. He just wants to make a claim to make it seem like, oh, he's running away from Urdu or something. I don't think people even understand that how big of a name you are in Pakistan and India and Bangladesh and all, that entire region. So many people have done shahadat on your life, on your Urdu life. So people don't understand how big of a name you are and how big you've become in the last 5 years, especially. And he has no following in the Urdu world. So I think this is a tactic, but you should do 5, whatever, English first, destroy him in English, then destroy him in Urdu if he wants to keep getting destroyed. And this is a blessing. So Mola bless you. And definitely, this is amazing. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, brother. May Allah bless you. Allah keep you well. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Brother Yunus, open your mic.
Yunus, come on over, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah, brother. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Colorado. I called you a couple nights ago.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, brother.
I would comment on what happened, but I feel like everybody's doing that, and this is gonna take away time from people's time. So I'll just go ahead and
Go ahead,
listen.
make your comment anyway. We want to hear.
Okay. So yeah, Hassan, me and my family, especially my dad, he's been watching you since you used to go on live TV back when.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Iraq.
Oh, Iraqi. Okay.
Yeah. We used
Mashallah.
my dad
We love
mostly
Iraqis.
likes you.
Iraqi Shias are like, usually, not always,
Very
but they have
Kareem.
such pure hearts.
But I'm not.
Yeah, when you go for ziyarah, you see that. When you go, travel between Najaf al-Ashraf and Karbala, you see that. There is no Shia like them. Like, with such pure hearts, with such sincerity. My goodness, there's nothing like it in the world, the whole world. You go to Mecca, you get robbed from the airport until you get back to the airport, right? From the time you fly in, actually it starts from the embassy, from the Saudi embassy. It starts from the time you get visa. From that time, it's a robbery in process. At every juncture, the Saudis rob you. Mecca, Medina, hotels, taxi drivers, everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
That's true.
But when you go to Karbala, when you go to Najaf al-Ashraf, mashallah, look, you don't spend a dime. As soon as you arrive, that's it. After you get out of the airport, and that's it. It's the all hospitality of people of Iraq, hospitality on the name of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and the love of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. What a miracle. Indeed, mashallah. And it's poor, it's not like they're rich. Some of them are rich, and a lot of them are just poor, regular people. And the love they show, the respect they show, and the hospitality they show, mashallah. Imam Hussein alayhi salam chose a very good place. Imam Ali alayhi salam, for his resting place, he chose a place to rest, so their guests would always be honored, utmost honored, mashallah. Go ahead, brother.
Ahsant, and inshallah, when Al-Hujjat ibn Hassan salatullahi alayhi arrives, we will have the same thing happen in Saudi Arabia, or a Jazira al-Muhammadiyya, as it should be
Inshallah.
called.
Sallallahu
The
alayhi
island of the
wa
Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. But yeah, like I said, I think you're somebody, and I might disagree with you on some things, but I think you're somebody of high caliber to debate a person like Adnan Rashid. Obviously, you said he's a nuisance, and I completely agree with you. That's the only reason why you would debate him, because he's a nuisance. He has absolutely no knowledge, and I guarantee you that any Shi'i who's well learned, who has studied for 2 years, a year, would hold this guy and spin him on his finger like a basketball. This guy has no knowledge. All he knows is, Ya Ali shirk. Allah says in the Quran, call upon Allah. That's all he knows. He does not know the resources from his own books. He's never heard of the Hadith al-Dhariya. He's never heard of the Ahadith from Al Muhammad alayhi salam, or from his books, Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, that talk about istighath and tawassur. So, like you said, he's a nuisance. And I honestly would like to see a debate between you and him, so he can shut up, and the West will know that this guy.
Well, he's not going to debate me. It's going to be a shouting match. He doesn't want to have a debate based on evidence. He's going to it's going to be what he does on the speaker's corner, that kind of debate. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't think I don't think he ever was serious about having a debate with me. His conversation just made it evident. At every juncture, he was trying to evade, and even if we meet face to face, I doubt ever he will provide me the opportunity to talk, to speak, and to stay on the course, and to provide evidence. So it'll be
tonight.
Yeah,
by
even
accident
tonight.
we caught him.
Thank you so much. Let me thank you, brother. Let me take this caller on who is here on Zoom. Brother Mustafa, you hear me? You hear me or no? You cannot hear me, I guess. There's a problem on Zoom tonight. Guests on Zoom cannot hear me. Okay, let's go back to TikTok. Who's on TikTok?
Sister Robab, open your mic, please, from England.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sister. How you doing?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। और हमें याद है शियो झूम जाओ, बस ये बोलना था। हम आपको सुनते हैं
Yeah.
लंदन में बैठ के। मेरे फादर इन लॉ रोज़ाना आपको देखते हैं। हम सारे फैमिली, माशाल्लाह आपको बहुत पसंद करते हैं।
Thank you, sister. May Allah bless you. May Allah
हाँ।
keep your family, your father-in-law,
और
all of
कोई
you
भी नहीं जीत
healthy
सकता
and
आपसे,
happy.
कोई भी नहीं।
Thank you so
No
much,
one
sister.
can.
Thank you, sister.
Mashallah.
May Allah bless you. Allah
May
keep you.
Allah reward you for everything that you're doing, supporting, guiding everyone, giving knowledge. You're the
Sure.
biggest sadqa
Sure.
jariyah.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. May Allah bless you. I have a caller here on WhatsApp. Go ahead, TJ. Where are you calling from?
Assalamu alaikum, Allahyari. How are you?
Not bad. Good. How are you?
I'm very well,
Alaykum
alhamdulillah.
salam.
I've
Where?
just woken up. I'm calling from the UK, Manchester.
Yeah.
And I've just
Okay.
woken up to do my seri. And
Mm.
I'm very happy. You may recall a year ago, back in August, I called you to ask Hijab or Adnan Rashid to call into you, if you remember. And the Dubatta and Hijab concept went quite viral, if you remember. And I'm quite happy to see I've just gone back in the live recording and seen that Adnan Rashid did come online today, which I will be listening shortly to. But I thought I'd just call in and say I was very happy to see that he's took the courage to come online and speak to you. So I give him credit there to come and
He was
speak to you.
pressured. He came here to watch, and and he was called on so many times. He didn't come here voluntarily. He was
Yeah.
pressured. Yeah.
But I
Anyways,
just
thank you,
hope he-
TJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, my friend over there lives in Manchester. His name is Muhammad Ali. Give him my salam.
I will do.
Okay. Thanks a lot. All right, brother. Okay, who is the caller on TikTok? Let's take a couple more TikTok callers, and then we end the show for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, go ahead, brother. Who is there?
Brother Novel, open your mic.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi qibla.
Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. Who is there? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from UK.
Okay, brother.
So, Qibla, I've seen Adnan Rashid, his videos, and even when he was right now here, he was scared when he turned on his video. He was looking at the camera, pointing towards you and saying, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. See, I came here. He was actually showing his Sunni population.
Yeah, he admitted it. You're right.
He faced Allahyari once, at least in his life, you know. So I don't expect him to come to any debate.
Yeah.
Even if he comes, I expect him to put a rule where Allahyari doesn't speak at all.
Yeah.
The way he's talking, I mean, stand up Ahlul Sunnah. Why don't you see your ulama? They come here, they talk to Allahyari, and I don't understand how the Sunni ulama will understand that their youth, their confidence has been crushed by Allahyari. They're not even able to face Allahyari for a few minutes. And he has been literally saying that I'll choose all the topics, the rules will be mine, okay, I accept this. And you're literally acting like a kid, Mr. Adnan Rashid. Ahl Sunnah is watching you. This is a sense of shame for all of you if you're watching this. Sunnis, you need to stand up and talk to your Maulanas, talk to your scholars to face Allahyari. This is not a way. This is not the way. He was scared when he was here. Everybody saw it. And he ran away like it was expected always. And mashallah, Qibla, we are proud of you. You've been doing a great job.
Thank you so much, brother.
Salam for Faizan Bhai and Abuzar Bhai, everyone. Qibla, it was nice to meet you, Qibla, inshallah. See you again.
Thank you so much, brother. May Allah bless you. Allah keep you well. And I have a caller here from Australia on WhatsApp. Australia, go ahead. Muslim? Well, your name is Muslim? What is it?
No, it's Mustafa.
Mustafa, brother Mustafa from Australia. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Thank you
Go
for
ahead.
taking me. First of all,
Sure.
really appreciate the work you're doing. Learned a lot from you. I just had a question. I hope I can phrase it a bit good enough. So earlier I was listening. You were talking about how we don't have conclusive evidence that the Quran that we have today is complete, and obviously Imam Mahdi will bring forth the true, the complete Quran. So I'm just calling. My question is, like, one of the things that I've found a lot of comfort in throughout my upbringing is that the Quran cannot be challenged, right? And that brings me a lot of comfort. Just like how we.
So Quran cannot be challenged. That's for sure. That's for sure. There's no question about that.
Yeah, but like, for example, how the Prophet is infallible, right? So we can trust absolutely anything that is
Sure.
attributed to the Prophet.
Sure.
Same for the infallibles. So, but when we say that the Quran is not complete, for example, are we also implying that?
So
what we
Islam
have
is
right
not complete. Islam today that we have, for everybody knows, lots of hadith have been lost. I mean, nobody doubts that. And if you go to Umari books, there's not a single khutbah by the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to deliver khutbahs every day, several khutbahs every day. There's not a single khutbah sermon from the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So many things unknown about Islam. So that's not the end of the world. That's not the first thing. So if there are verses missing in the Quran, that should be expected. Before Islam, look at all the other books. Torah was the book of God. For a fact, it is the book of Allah. We believe it's a book of Allah. Evangel the same, and many Psalms the same. All these books were the books of Allah, and people altered them, and people omitted verses and changed their ahkam and changed their words. So if there were verses in the Noble Quran that did not commiserate with the policies of, or just the Khilafah itself, and there were names of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salams therein, and there were names of thieves of Saqifa therein. So what do you expect? You're stupid to keep it in the Quran, because they were the one who compiled the Quran. So they were not stupid, obviously. If they to the face of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam at his house, they can say he's talking nonsense in the hadith of Qirtas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess one of the backgrounds here is, when growing up, I'm from Pakistan, so one of the things that we are taught growing up in Pakistan is how Islam being different from the rest is, firstly, Islam is like a universal religion, and there are certain attributes, and then one of the things is that we're really proud that the Quran, is kind of protected, and there was a higher.
So Islam is a name. Islam is a name.
Correct.
It encompasses many opposing things. They're diametrically opposed to each other. So Islam is just a name. Islam is neither universal nor nothing. Islam is a name, and it has different versions. There's one version of Islam which is universal, and that's the Islam of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. The rest of the Islam is just Islam by name. They are fake versions of the real one, and they carry within them lots of bad things. The rest of the Islam.
Yeah. So I guess from a responsibility or from our perspective is to, because obviously there's a lot of content that we don't have access to, even from the sayings of the infallibles, from the imams. So is it fair to say that whatever we do have and whatever we can trust, we should follow that, and that is going to be, that means we'll go.
So we in the school of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, you have pretty much everything you need.
Okay.
It's not like the Omari Madhab. Omari Madhab, they don't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's another topic for another day.
Okay.
Okay, brother. You take care. May Allah bless you.
You too.
Okay, let's go to TikTok. Who we have there?
Brother Wali Karimi, open your mic. Brother Wali.
Assalamu alaikum. Allama Saib.
Alaikum salam, brother. Where are you calling from, Wali?
I'm calling you from Canada.
Thank you for being here, brother. What's happening? What's
Thank
in
you
your
so
mind?
much. Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
My name is Wali Karimi. Yeah, I'm a Persian speaker, but since that, it's the audience are in English.
Faiz
so
Khan, wait for your turn, please.
My
Yeah.
reflection.
Sure.
My reflection regarding this today's show. Today's talk. So it was fantastic. I was following your talk. So I have a few suggestions. So first, as a listener, so my understanding was that you are trying to make the situation something that this debate could happen, but he, instead of he is addressing the issue to address the issue or to come with a solution. So he is trying to raise the issue, especially the debate that he was saying that we have to I come up with a 10 topic and you have to agree. So this is something that the debate, the method that you have proposed is professionally accepted in all debates around the world today, like the time, venue, topic, like who can speak, and especially that the topic is the main course of the debate that mutually should agree with both sides. So this is completely fair that you suggested, but being as a listener, so I watch the entire conversation. So what I suggest that maybe you can put the record of your conversation through your channel, so that everybody can see and watch again and again, and see that the audience are the best people to decide that who was fair, who was unfair. So this is one thing. And second thing, maybe you can also, rather than we criticize and we object that he run away, that's fine. We can ask him again for tomorrow. Let's wait for tomorrow and day after. Maybe if he decide he may change his mind, come and change. Because for me, professional debate, especially the type of, the language that we're using, so it has to be more respectful, which from your side, it was much, you observe or you respect, but from the other side, instead of, addressing the issue, so he was just attacking that. Like, let's see, first he agree with the topic, with all the component of the debate, and then we saw the debate. So instead of responding the issue, the question, so he was just raising an issue. So that was my observation as an audience. And the last thing which I see, Allama Sahib, you are, mashallah, wise and a person that you're in the end in this stage. We can, you can also promote the brotherhood and sisterhood and unity amongst the Muslim, rather that we can all the time object on the differences. I know that there are many differences within Islam, but as long as we try to see that that we are in the right path and Siratul Mustaqim, and we say the truth, then everybody, the people that who are Sunni or Shia or any faith who believes in Allah and Prophet and Tawheed and everything, so they understand that who is the right. Today, I think that if we promote this perception, I'm sure that the unity come within the all the Muslim brothers and sisters, and that's my small suggestion.
Thank you so much, brother.
And
May Allah bless you.
inshallah,
Allah keep you well. Thank you for
yeah,
your
tashakkur,
insight.
ya
May
Jahan,
Allah bless you, brother.
Allahumma sayyid. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I have here brother Faiz Khan. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, assalamu alaikum, Sheikh Hassan. How are you?
Alaikum salam. How are you doing, sir?
Good, good. I think
Alhamdulillah.
that other gentleman is still talking. Is he still talking?
He's gone.
Oh, I can still hear him.
Yeah, maybe you hear him on
Oh, got it.
online,
Yeah,
because there's a delay
I
online.
just had a reflection on this idea of this doctrine that the Quran is 100% preserved. And as many of my Sunni friends, when they come across the information about the fact that there are verses that are probably missing, and there was tahrif in it and all that, it definitely makes them feel insecure. But I like to remind them that we don't worship the Quran.
Yeah.
And we don't worship the doctrine that the Quran is perfect, right? We don't worship that. And you yourself said, I think it's important for you to reiterate that the Ahlul Bayt still said that there's barakah in the Quran, to recite it and to use it for ibadah and to make dhikr of it. So it's not like it's not an earth-shattering thing. And sometimes the Sunnis get very insecure about that. But I think it's important to remind them we don't worship the Quran. We worship the Quran.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a very important point. Inshallah. In the coming nights, I'll bring some hadith with respect to the importance of reading Quran, reciting Quran, contemplating the meaning of Quran, and acting upon Quran, and the importance of Quran, inshallah, from Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. I'll bring those hadith. Very good suggestion. May Allah bless you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support all the time.
Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Take care.
Okay, brother. Have a good night. Okay. TikTok, let's one more caller, then we call it a night. What do you say, Abu Zar?
Brother Mukhtar Amini, open. Can we stay a little bit longer? We got some
Okay,
callers,
sure.
sir. Unless
Sure.
you're tired. Unless you're tired.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
I know you're tired.
Alaykum salam, brother Mukhtar. What's happening? Muhammad Amini, go ahead.
I came a bit late and I missed the conversation, but I've got the gist of what's happened.
Sure.
My message to Adnan Rashid is this: like many other Umari scholars before him, he's not going to show up. I just know it. And if he does, he's in a difficult place. He's facing like a cliffside, and a lion is chasing him. So he either has to be eaten by a lion or just drop from the cliff. So he's put himself in a really, really bad situation there. But let's see if he turns up through peer pressure and people chasing him. But today definitely is a bad day for the Umari people.
We caught him very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, very surprising for me. Good thing to wake up on for Sahari, and inshallah I'll watch it later on. But
MashaAllah.
Hassan,
Okay. Thank you so much. May Allah bless you. Thank you for your input. Okay, who's the next caller? Go ahead.
Sister Robab, you want to ask another question? You want to? Sister Robot from England.
I don't want to ask any question, but the same thing I agree with Faiz. Is the Faizan? What he said, I just want to add on it that please more that we more want to hear according to the perspective of Quran, but it has to be obviously with Ahl al-Bayt, and that's what something we want
Inshallah.
to hear more.
My promise to you, inshallah, I'll do that. Inshallah.
Jazakallah.
May Allah bless you.
Ameen.
Okay.
Caller Ish, open your mic. Caller Ish.
611.
Brother Sajjad, open your mic.
Assalamu alaikum. It's Sajid Ali from.
Sajid Ali, open your mic.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. It's Sajid Ali
Alaikum
from
assalam.
UK. So I have 3 things to say. The
Yeah.
first thing, you were asking repeatedly from Adnan that open your camera. So when he switched on his camera, so you both were like silent, nothing to say. So that was one thing I liked about him. He appeared like a lion. And the second thing, when you gave him a free will, that the broadcast will be yours, rules will be yours, then why you start asking questions like, no, I don't want to say this, I don't want to do in Urdu or English. So when you give him the free will, so you have to follow what he's going to say, though he give you the option that the topic will be mutually agreed. So in the last question, you just mentioned that this Islam is not still complete. So is it a joke that you are believing in incomplete religion? Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Who is the next caller?
That's it, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. May Allah bless you all. Thank you for participating. May Allah bless you. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم الشريف. May Allah bless you all. Thank you for participating. See you inshallah in the next program.